Do I have volume here? I believe I do. First, again. Do I have volume? Hendrickson, welcome in. Brandon, Richard. Yes, I have volume. Grey Wolf, welcome in. Yes, I have volume. Grey Wolf. Living MN. I'm going to drop the link, so if anyone wants to come up. There you go. I can call you Mitchell. Okay, I'll try to remember that. White shoulder. To those of you that I got stickers from and have not done a shout out to, I just made a bigger sticker board and I got them on there. Howdy.
How's it going, Earl?
Good. How you doing?
I just got that package back in the mail because apparently I didn't put enough stamps on it or something, so I have to take it back down there in the morning.
Oh, man.
So,
Bobby, Ted, welcome in. I got a fly around me. Needs to die. Lauren, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi. Yes, I do need to pin that link. I was going to do that, and I didn't. There, it's pinned. It will stay on the top now.
Okay.
Lynn, welcome in.
Earl, do you have to measure every one of those crabs whenever you bring them in like that?
We do most of the. I mean, some of those great big ones, you know, good and well, they're keepers. We just do it to see how big they are most of the time. But if you get one, if you keep one that's not the size it needs to be, it's like $250. So we try to be pretty careful.
I've never went crab fishing. It looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. It is. We went again this past Saturday. Some of my cousins were out here for a funeral, and after the funeral, we went, and yeah, that should be another good video. So, and it was even windier this past Saturday than it was that day.
The only fishing I've ever done is saltwater fishing is down in the Gulf. We went shark fishing.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I've never gone shark fishing. I've actually never been saltwater fishing except on the West Coast. All right, Dan, come on up. That's fine. I grew up on the East Coast and never. Oh, I did fish the Chesapeake Bay one time for croaker, but that's all I've ever done on the East Coast as far as saltwater. So, where are you from?
Oklahoma.
Pest hunter, welcome in. I may have known that before, but I just forgot. I did watch your last video. I don't know if I commented on it or not. The one that you mentioned me in.
Yeah.
The giveaway stuff.
Yeah.
What was your idea on that?
Well, I was thinking like I just come over here and then let you give them away. We made 20 of them.
Okay, yeah,
So we just figured 2 a person, so that'd be 10 different
10
ones that
different.
you could.
Yeah, and you want to just do it on the StreamYard giveaway tool and have them
I've
type in
never
that.
used the StreamYard giveaway tool. I was going to let you kind of handle that part of it.
Yeah, but that's what you were thinking, kind of down
Yeah.
that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peterson Farms of Nashville, welcome in. We got some new homestead, farmstead people in here. Must be you bringing them in. That's great.
I don't know. I don't have a really big channel, but there might be Peterson. I've seen a lot of the Peterson Farm of Nashville. Phil, I believe is his name. If
Okay.
I have it wrote down, but I don't have that book beside me right now.
Yeah. Snake River Catfish Slayer, welcome in. I got your sticker on the sticker board. There's a video going to come out with all you guys. Shout out to all you guys that I stuck on there this morning. This chat's going crazy. Welcome in, Ashley.
Emma, hand me that box.
You're leaving YouTube. What? That's no good. Hey, Grits. I was wishing I could get this board up a little closer so that you can actually read them, but I don't have a way to get it. Keep it up here. Wait, I need to go which way? This way. Can you read them all or no?
Yeah.
Sort of.
It's hard to tell on the StreamYard because the screen's so much smaller.
I got Dark 30, Working Class Fishing Podcast, White Shoulder Boar, Goats and Farmstead, Snake River, Catfish Slayer, Yak Shore, Local Life, Living a Man, Off the Hook, Plain Old Chuck, Eric the Fish Nerd, Squirrels Magnet Fishing, Coastal Fever, Sunfish King, Steve from Wyoming, Creel, Catfish Fever and Outdoors, mine, Laura the Explorer, Some Old Man, Modog, Boring Fisherman, Scott Swift, Owls Outdoors, Big Skip Fishing, and this is a Facebook group, Sea Bass, Lingcod, Halibut out of Newport, Oregon. That's what I got so far. I need to fill this whole board up. So if you got decals, email me and we can swap.
I'm actually trying to find someone to make them.
I get mine from Vinyl Disorder in California, but they are they do a good job. I don't know that they're the cheapest place around, but
well, I don't. To get the good ones, someone said that I don't remember what channel I was on, but they said yours are really, really nice.
Yeah, I've heard that from several people.
I have one of those jigs if you want to see it, Earl.
Yeah, I saw it in your video. I saw what they were. I think they'd work good. But
okay.
You guys talking about me not being able to fish. I might not be able to fish, but I can crab. Don't you kid yourself. Last 4 trips crabbing brought home 204 keeper crabs.
Sticker mule?
Yeah, sticker mule is one that a lot of people use. If any of you guys have any other suggestions,
Well, that short that you made the other day, was it like stuck in the, like, is that like a swampy area, or was that just a pasture where
No,
that deer was running?
that's a grass field. They
Man, I wish the
grow
grass.
they grow grass out here for seed. That was an annual ryegrass field.
I wish the grass grew that high out here.
Oh, it's so wet here right now. Today, well, actually, this weekend we probably doubled our 70-degree days this year so far. Just this weekend, it was
Today's
pretty.
like the second day this year that it's rained here,
Yeah,
at least at my house.
yeah. Yeah, Otter Cat, you're right on that one. That clicker is a tough one. What's up, Railroader? Welcome in. Did you really, Ted? Sup the Bud Files.
Well,
No, I need a call.
I guess I'll let someone else hop on here, Earl. I was just hopping on just to say hello. I haven't talked to you other than the
No,
email.
That's fine. When are you thinking about doing the giveaway?
Well, I was going to let you get yours in the mail. That way, you could show what you think about them, and then
gotcha.
show them. Because I don't want you to, I want you to at least look at them before we do the giveaway.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in person.
yeah.
So,
all right, no problem.
And hopefully you get them. I would think 3 days. I don't know how the mail's running. It's really slow here.
All right. Hey, Firebird, welcome in. It's been a while, man.
But well, I'll let someone else hop on here. Talk to you later.
All right, have a good one. Appreciate you coming up.
Yep.
Anyone else going to come up? Probably if they don't have you. Hooga Homestead. I like your new whatever it's called, the little picture by your name. Can't think of what it's called right now. Logo. Outdoors with Big Matt. Welcome in. Yeah, that one. Hooked Fishing Bobby. Richard, you been making any more videos? Or was that Carl? I don't know. I get so mixed up with people anymore. I got too many people following me or something. Not complaining. I'm just saying it's hard to keep up with everybody. If I could zoom in on that board back there, that'd be about right placement of it. But I guess if you know what yours is shaped like and what color it is, you could probably pick your own out. But I don't know that you could pick other people's out very well. You're at 3757 watch hours, almost there. Yeah, you're getting there. You'll just keep doing lives, keep putting videos out. You'll get there shortly. That point, it doesn't take very long. All right, Grits. Good seeing you in here again, too. Hope you're doing good there at the new job. Looks like a pretty place anyway. Ace, you going to come up and talk to us? I thought Daniel was going to come up here. Hey, woman, what's up? Or Ted. Ted knows better than to come up and drink on my live. He gets spitting through his nose. I should, Ted. I really should. Square Table, what's up? Welcome in. So off the hook, who all did you meet in person? I met another one of my followers today in person. You guys have seen him too on here. But I met up with Derek David out at the coast. He took a picture of my boat going around the corner at the marina and sent it to me and said, be safe. So I was. Coyote back in the house. Yeah, I need to bring that one just a little bit closer, I think, but I need to make a stand for it to sit on. I'm going to start posting 2 videos a week, I think, because I got 3 videos right now that I need to post. 1, 2, actually 5 videos that I need to post. One of them's a short one on putting stickers on the board. Not a YouTube short, but a short video, 3 minutes and something, I think. And hey, Creel, what is up? Did you watch my last video that just came out tonight, Creel? That one was just for you. Stanley came out to see us while we were crabbing. I think I'm going to start posting on Mondays and Fridays again. Plus, I think I'm going to be able to go kayaking in the creek. The water's down. And I got to show you this. My neighbor just texted me today and said he finally got on a decent bass back on the creek. Right there. Not bad. That was in the hole where I caught my first largemouth this spring. So it's a pretty good one for in the creek. Did Ted say who all he met? Or did I miss it? I don't think he said. You met Woman Outdoors, Coyote Whacker, Jeep Fam, Boxy, Dark 30, Nick Green, Freezer Bound, Mark J. Larson, Unpaved Explorer. Yeah, I understand that. What's up, Ace?
Oh, not much. That pic you just showed, that was nice looking catfish bait anyway.
Nice looking what?
Catfish bait.
I hear you, man. I didn't catch that one. That was my neighbor man caught that one. But 17-inch. Not bad for a little creek.
No, not at all. 3 good pieces of cut bait anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I haven't been fishing much at all
I
lately.
finally got out yesterday for the first time in over 8 months after I had the stroke, and didn't even get a bite, so I didn't even bother posting a video.
You had a stroke?
Yeah,
When did you have a stroke?
about 8.5 months ago. That's why I disappeared from YouTube there for quite a spell.
I did not know that. I'm glad you're all right. You got to take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, hard getting around right now. Without my sister and a couple of brothers, I wouldn't be getting out anywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty much left me paralyzed on my left side.
I did win the biggest bass contest, and I got a plaque for being the number 1. Oh, well, good job, Ted. Yeah, last Monday morning, early in the morning, they found my one uncle that lives around here. They found him laying on the floor dead. So we had a busy week last week. So, yeah, I mean, it's sad, but it happens to everybody. So,
I see Coyotes in the audience out there. I don't know why he's not up here on panel. Usually he jumps up.
yeah, he hasn't for quite a while, but
Just being a stuck-up old fart.
he comes up every now and again. But yeah,
He probably ain't got any more pictures to pick on me about with that barbecue grill he's got.
yeah, exactly. But
His wife probably took his apron away and took it over.
you mean you stole that plaque from your daughter, Ted? I cannot believe you. I cannot believe you would do that. Blue coyotes tenting them into the air. That's awesome. Thanks, Lauren. And also Gray Wolf, thanks. Yeah, Ted's a big meanie, man. He just stole that right out from under his daughter. Can't believe he'd do that.
He ain't stole nothing from his daughter. I've been watching Off the Hook and Sunfish King the last couple of days. And his daughter and son and Sunfish King's girlfriend, Molly, they've been out fishing the both of them boys.
Yeah, yeah.
The kids are putting them guys to shame.
Yeah. Scab. Welcome in. I didn't see you the first time, I guess. There's too many people. Chat was running mad.
I know Off the Hook, he was sitting there reading the chat while the kids were fishing and that. And I know he was taking notes from them kids. They were schooling them pretty good.
Yeah.
And he didn't even take them out for ice cream after.
I know he's Ted's kind of a jerk.
Now, if you guys ain't subbed to Off the Hook and Sunfish King, go sub them. They're really nice guys.
valuable lessons. In life, there's winners and losers. Never expect a handout. That's exactly right, Living Him In. Exactly right.
I don't know where he's coming from. Living on man, he's got it made. He lives in the state of 10,000 lakes. And any way he turns, there's fish.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I'm the opposite side of the Mississippi over here in Wisconsin and struggling.
Hey, I remembered my fish thing that we. This is the fish that we catch out in the ocean most of the time.
Yeah.
Whole list of them there.
Whole list of fish I'd love to catch someday if I ever get out to the ocean.
There's just a bunch of different species of rockfish mainly, and then there's cabezon is this ugly looking one right there. And this one down here is a lingcod. We do catch those occasionally too. Who's 20 away? I mean, Hook 20 away from what? What, Steve? You're just waking up? What? Oh, you're 20 away from 100? Tyler must have just woke up from his nap too.
Living MM said he got skunked Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's probably only because his wife outfished him.
Yeah.
He got all the fish.
Backwoods Barbarian, welcome in. Daniel, did your wife act like she was baiting your hook and she actually wasn't? Is that what the deal was?
No, she just caught all the fish before he got a chance.
Yeah. Just finished dinner. Steve probably ate one of those peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. He liked that so good he thought he'd have another. Oh, she ate more? Made her stay at home, huh? What's up, dirt bike?
Well, that explains why he didn't get any fish then. He left his good luck charm home.
I guess, must have. That was the problem. So, all you people that are in here, Ken, the boring fisherman, his video from the day that my video just premiered today, the crabbing trip, his video is coming out Wednesday. So make sure you go watch his video and see the other perspective of it.
No, I want to get over there in Minnesota and fish with Living MM.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I watch his videos all the time. He's a great guy.
Yep. I watch him some of the time. Unless he's doing a report on a lake that I'll never be on. Then I don't always watch it.
I
But
don't think I've missed one of his videos yet.
yeah.
I may never comment on a lot of them or chat in a lot of them, but
Yeah.
watch them.
Yeah. No, I watch most of them. I watch some of Ted's, most of Steve's.
In the last 8.5 months, I mean, I've jumped into a few live chats here and there, and mainly just sat back and watched videos.
He said you're not welcome over there, Ace.
Yeah.
Right there, he said, nope. Stay home.
Yeah. He's afraid those Wisconsin boys will come over there and show him how to fish.
Probably. He says they don't have catfish over there. No, he didn't say that. Where's Modog? He never comes into my lives anymore. Lies. Derek David, you just finished your crab feed. How many did you end up with, Derek? Come up and talk to me. Derek David's the one that took that picture of me and sent it to me when I was headed out to go crabbing.
Yep. So, Coyote, if you're still in here, how's the puppy doing?
I do yours too, Steve. Don't worry. I was just being dumb. All right, Backwoods. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm going to hop back down in the chat and let somebody else come on up.
All right.
No, that's good. Kyle.
Coyote says Dingo is okay.
That's good. Well, the first dog I ever seen that sit up and wave at you.
Yeah. Well, he gone. I need a tray that hooks into my downrigger mount on the boat that we can pull those crab pots up onto and sort crabs in. It should have about 3-inch walls and be as big as a crab pot. Just right off the top of my head, that's about what I'm thinking. And we could dump all the crabs in there and throw the pot back and sort them out right there on the side of the boat. Yeah. Pretty, it'd have to have a little bit of strength to it so it wouldn't just fall around from side to side. Have a drain hole on the outside so all the water can go back in the bay. Yeah, someone else should come up. What are you blessing my heart about, Scab? All right, we can do that. No problem. I didn't know we were going hunting Wednesday, but okay. So I had the boat all ready to go on Friday. It was sitting out here in the driveway, and I brought one of my cousins from Maryland by the house so he could see where I live, and the sun was shining on it. Got you. Sun was going down a little bit, and the way it was shining on my tires on my boat trailer, something didn't look quite right. So I went over there, and the one tread was sticking out further than the rest of them. So I went down Saturday morning before we went crabbing and got 2 new tires on the boat trailer. And yeah, it's a good thing I did. That tire was completely messed up. Had big old bulge in the tread. So I probably would have blown a tire on the way to the coast if I hadn't have done that. What did I forget, Steve? Oh, that we were hunting. Yeah, Lauren never told me we were going hunting, but I guess he did now. Yeah, I had a broken something in there. Got some good ones on there now. It should hold up pretty decent. All right, dirt bike. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Thanks for coming in. We got 22 good people up in here. Where's Lynn? He could come up. He hasn't been up in a while. I don't think he's in here anymore, though. Scab, you could come up. I haven't seen Working Class Fishing Podcast in here yet either tonight. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy, and it ain't even but 7 o'clock here. Bobby always comes up. All right, Raised Outdoors Arkansas, welcome in. And when I want what, Lauren? I'll text you my address. No problem. Yeah, I love that top on my boat, man. That thing turned out nice. There you go, Lauren. All right, Richard. That ain't no problem. I appreciate you coming in. I tried getting Lebanon Man up here. He said he had to go. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, but he's been up here before. He's just scared that I'll take all his subs away from him or something. I'm not sure. All right. What do we got? Tristan, welcome in. Lauren, you can't text, man. That's funny. I gotta get over here out of the sun, man. Go ahead, Pest Hunter. The link is pinned at the top. Should be. If not, I can drop it again. That's no problem. There it is. Yeah, it has been a minute. Jason,
Hi, how you doing?
good. How you doing? Hey, Cecilia, welcome in.
Oh, hi, Cecilia. How you doing? I know Cecilia from some of the other channels.
Yep. Bobby, I think they do. Because I got notified that I was mentioned in. I can't think of which one. Let me scroll up here. Mitchell's channel. Can't think of the name of it. Hey, Squirrels Magnet, welcome in. So, what you been up to besides pest hunting?
Well, actually, I'm retired pest control for a municipality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I was
the
go ahead.
The video that was supposed to come out tonight was a nutria hunt that I did solo a couple weeks ago, but I decided to break it up between the crab trips, so
Wow.
that'll be the next one to come out. So
I subscribed earlier today, so I'm looking forward to seeing that one.
yeah, Cecilia, those crabs are already gone. I just sent the last ones to my parents. Well, my uncle kept some of them, but sent the rest of them that I had to my parents. There's about 3.5 crabs left, so I sent them up there. But we had a couple crab feeds. I ate more crab this weekend than I've had in probably the last year. So, I have videos on my channel of cooking crabs on a lot of my crabbing videos. Charlie, I didn't say hi. I did see you were in here. Welcome in. So, where'd you find me? Where'd you find my channel, Jason?
Actually, from Jeep Fam Overland. I was just on their live. Hi, Scab.
What's up, S Hunter? What's up, Earl?
What's up?
No.
Yeah, I came from Jeep Fam.
Yeah,
So they said go check out this channel, and I did.
I have 14 pounds of nutria meat in my freezer for him.
Oh yeah, he's probably really looking forward to that.
He wants to take it down to California to that off-road shindig out there. Cook it up.
Oh yeah, the King of Hammers, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought this weekend was Freezer Bounds rendezvous for the YouTubers.
Yeah.
And I brought up about 30 to 32 pound beaver for them.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Everybody was having fun trying to stuff that in the cooler.
Oh, Derek, he's gonna eat the things. And the next time I go out nutria hunting, I'm gonna keep some for myself and do a catch and cook.
There you go.
But
What's going on, Ray's Outdoors?
my mom just texted me and said the crab just arrived. Looks yummy. There you go.
All right.
Now, as far as nutria go, I got a 34 pound one last year when I was trapping.
A 34 pound one.
Jeez,
That's
that's a big one.
That is huge.
He is a little fat.
Yeah, I bet. Hand me down. You are now a mod. You can go check out other people's channels
But
for being here.
luckily enough, I had none this year.
So
I haven't seen any yet. So
Mylan Overholt, welcome in. I on that solo hunt that I did, I killed more on that trip than I've killed ever before in any trip with anybody or by myself. So if you want a video with a lot of action, you'll have to watch that one.
Yeah, Randy, she tried the beaver. She wasn't too fond of it. She had 2 different types of beaver. She had my backstrap, and Boxy made a pulled pork style beaver. She just didn't like it, and that's fine. Some people don't. Yes, I did raise outdoors. I gave the whole beaver to Jeep Fam Overland because he's gonna do that thing out in California with the nutrias. But I also brought up 2 sets of backstrap to throw on the grill, and I grilled them up for everybody and sliced them up. So didn't have a complaint. Woman Outdoors said that it was good. She just didn't necessarily like it, and that's understandable. So
And
My wife
everybody,
doesn't like anything unless it's from the grocery store.
not everybody can like everything.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, granted, all I really used was salt, pepper, seasoned salt, and they had some kind of steak seasoning there. So I didn't. Normally, what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll soak it in soy sauce for a bit.
Yeah.
And it makes it unbelievably tender.
Yeah.
So, but it was still good in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
don't-
tried any yet.
I'm gonna have to look for recipes for the nutria, but I just that day that I was out there by myself, I just butchered them as I went, and just took just the hindquarters off of them. And
You don't have bounties out there for them, do you?
what's that?
You don't have bounties for nutria out there, do you?
But the only thing I had to carry the meat in was I had taken a gallon Ziploc bag to put over my camera when it started raining, and I filled that completely full. So then I didn't. That was after I used it for the rain, but
I know last year when I got that one nutria, my neighbor across the street, he's part of the current generation that thinks that everything on YouTube should be a catch, clean, and cook, and trying all that weird kind of stuff. So I'll give him otter meat, I'll give him nutria meat, coyote meat, whatever he wants to try. He's more than welcome to it.
yep. Hey, Paul, Raul Garcia, Fishing and Outdoors, welcome.
Yeah, Robert Arrington was down south in South America, and he's got a recipe for the nutria.
Oh,
that he has somebody cook it up, and that's the one I want to try if I get a hold of some.
Well, did you see Blue Gabe's video when he went to, I want to say it was Louisiana or Mississippi, I can't remember, but there's a fishing camp that he goes to regularly, and they got a chef on staff, and he gave him a nutria to cook, and apparently he cooked it kind of like a roast, and it was like die for.
Oh, it's good. I've eaten it before. It's good.
Yeah, I've had nutria too, and yeah, it's good if it's cooked right.
Yeah,
but
that's
right. Welcome in.
I'm good on the otter and the coyote thing. I seen what they do.
Sunfish King, what's up?
Sunfish, what's up?
Royalty in the house.
What's
I'm
up,
telling
PA?
you should have been up at Freezer Bounds. It was a blast, buddy.
Oh, I would have loved to have gone, but
Away from here. What's up, Deer Slayer?
thank you, Cecilia.
So
Like I said, I'm gonna try an ASMR video here and see how that does.
okay.
One of those nutria that I shot in the next video coming out, there's a hole in the side of the ditch bank that's probably 6 feet. You can see it's about this big around. It goes back in straight for 6 feet. And then just right beside it, about a foot higher, one comes out up on land. I mean, this one down here is half submerged. The one up top is completely on land, and it goes back about 5 feet and turns over. And they're too smart. The ones that live in that hole are too smart. You can never get them. So I went back and sat by that hole, and it was pretty windy that day. And I went sneaking down a little closer, and there was a broadleaf that kept blowing out of the way just a little bit, and I could see one's nose sitting back in there. And I hit that guy right in the nose, and there was a lot of splashing around and carrying on, and I thought I got him. I mean, I thought he was done. I walked over to the entrance. I was up on the other bank, but across the creek from it. And I couldn't see it in there, but there was a lot of ripples coming out of there. And next thing, it surfaces right in the middle of the creek, like 10 feet from me. Got its head way up in the air, swimming along, and I missed it. I don't know how in the world I missed it. I thought I shot, and I was confident about the shot, and I looked around to see it float, and it never came up. I'm like, well, where'd it go? So I figured if anything, it'd be downstream, and that's the way it was back to the truck. So I walked on down the creek a ways, and you'll see in the video when I got the thing, it was about 200 to 250 yards down the creek up on the bank. And right before I shot it again, it turned its head to me, and I saw its nose was messed up.
No.
I thought it was sitting straight toward me when I shot it the first time. It was sitting sideways, and I just took a groove right out of its nose. It couldn't breathe very good underwater. Well, it couldn't breathe underwater, but it probably burned it a little bit.
Yeah.
578. I'm originally from California. I left there years and years ago. He asked a question. I was going to answer it.
All right, Living in, man. Appreciate you being in here.
Hi, Deer Slayer.
That's rough, PA. That is really rough. But that's about the same thing we did Saturday night there, so. But no, I know this past season, I don't know what was going on, but when I was going to dispatch a lot of my beaver that I had in traps, to begin with, one, they weren't following the script. They giving a nose job, yeah.
It didn't like it, Cecilia.
But they didn't go down and do what they're supposed to do. Instead, they came up and they were alive when I got there. And for some reason, as soon as I went to go dispatch them, almost every single one of them just lifted his head real quick as I went to do it. And their nasal cavities weren't happy.
Mm.
So, but they went away.
Can you both read the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have two devices. I'm reading off of YouTube, and I'm streaming off my phone.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because there's some comments headed toward at least one of you. Hey, JJ, welcome in. J and J.
Yeah, no. If
You're
you
good,
look
dear
at
Slade.
it on the StreamYard site, if for those that don't know, there's a over to the right where it says private chat. If you click comments, it just brings up the general comments that are streaming.
Yeah.
through. So,
Yeah, we got quite a crowd in here tonight.
Yeah, I can actually read it better off my YouTube site than I can off my phone.
Yeah.
It-
But one of them lags a lot.
Yes.
and not to mention being in StreamYard, you can't type a comment in the comment section, so you got to go back
Yeah.
to YouTube. And
What's up, John? That boy ain't right, man.
you got to love John; he's special.
He is special. He's very special.
And like my comment earlier, Earl, about just reading some people's comment and saying "bless his heart."
Yeah. I'm probably going to get banned from YouTube after that last video. You know what I'm talking about?
The crabbing video.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch it all yet
Uh,
because it came out when I was up in Pennsylvania and I didn't have crap.
no, it just came out tonight.
Oh, then I didn't even notice that one.
No, I haven't seen it.
The guys that were sorting crabs said, "Oh, that's a female," and he goes, "How do you know it's a female?" And then the other guy goes, "Are you assuming it's gender?" So I'll probably get banned.
Oh, that's what it was. You posted the
I did the premiere and then did the live.
yeah, you that's what it was. Is I saw the reminder yesterday when I was traveling.
Oh yeah, oh gotcha, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, when I was coming down through Virginia and your old neck of the woods,
Yeah.
ooh, we hit some nasty storms.
Oh really?
Yeah, coming over across 66, down on the 17, down through Winchester and 522.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got hammered yesterday.
on the interstate.
Hey Alvis Lewin, welcome in.
What was that, Jason?
So we got hammered with the storms the other morning. I mean, they just came through. It was just full on lightning, thunder. We got like almost 4 inches of rain.
It was close to that in VA when I was going through. Because, like I said, I came down 99 down into VA, and just as I transferred from 99 over to what was it, 81, it had started to sprinkle. Then all the way down 81 into 66, and down 522 into 17, and down onto I-95. People were doing 30 mile an hour. So
Yeah.
They do that out here when it isn't raining.
what was supposed to be a 9-hour drive ended up becoming like almost 12 hours.
Today,
we got a city about, we got a city about an hour away, and one day it took us 2 hours just to go 57 miles because the rain was so heavy.
I was going to roll a roof today, and there was a herd of elk out in the field, not very far from the road. And there was a guy about half a mile in front of me, and all of a sudden I realized I'm coming up on him pretty fast. They were about stopped in the road just to look at elk on a
Oh,
busy highway.
geez.
I'm like, what in the world? Get yourself down the road.
Well, you know how it is. It's the whole rubbernecking for accidents too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to drive truck. I know what they're all about.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. Cecilia had that derecho go through, huh?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's no good.
Here in North Carolina, we lose power very often. Ironically, we can have tornadoes come through and we don't lose power, but we get a little sprinkle and transformers on lines blow up. So what I've learned to do is on every shelf of my my deep freezer, I'll keep 1 or 2 bags of ice in there so that it keeps longer and stays cold enough to keep for about 4 days.
Yeah, I just got the deep freezer, and we try and keep it as full as possible.
Yeah.
Get that thermal mass to keep it cold.
Well, I used to do that, but even then, it wouldn't stay as long. It stayed longer, but I found one of my neighbors, they did it one year during hurricane season. We lost power for 4 days or something like that. When the power came
Yeah,
back on, everything was still frozen in the freezer. So
yeah. When we had the lower go through here, we were on generator for 7 days.
yeah.
Ouch. Oh.
There goes John. Where in North Carolina, John? Well, you know, PA, most generators can run on natural gas. You just need a carb switch kit.
Yeah, most most generators actually come with the kit now, so you can run them off of propane. The only downside is you can only get 75% out of the generator if it's on propane
Yeah.
or natural gas. Yeah, so like I said, if you have a 9,000 watt generator, you're only going to be getting 7,500 out of it at peak.
Okay. Conover, is that over in the west?
It's kind of over on the west. I have no idea.
Or I'll pull the small water charters just then. Yes, we did off the hook. Oh wait, no, you weren't there all weekend. I forgot.
Near Hickory, 30 miles west of Charlotte.
Okay, so you're like South Carolina north then.
So never been there.
No. I'm way, way, way over near the coast, so
J&J, where are you from again? Down Under Fishing, welcome in. Ouch. And I'm hurting myself all over the place tonight. What is poutine again? I know I've heard of it.
from what I know, poutine is a Canadian dish where it's like French fries with gravy on it.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that's right. Yep.
I used to like it growing up in Detroit.
Yep.
I was waiting for somebody to put that up there.
Topsail, yeah, I know Topsail real well, John. Right now, it's one of only 3 beaches that you can drive on anymore in North Carolina. Cheese curds, that's what it is. Yeah.
Did J&J say where he was from? I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
And maybe he doesn't want to. That's fine. Hopefully, I can get out and fish in the creek tomorrow evening. It's been nice enough. The water's finally getting back down to kind of a normal level and clearing up a bit. So that'll be fun again. Try out
Yeah,
my GoPro mount that I made for my kayak.
Yeah, so I still haven't gotten any fish back from a year ago when it flooded.
Sorry, I'm laughing at John.
Carter's Custom Lures, welcome in. Cheese curds, you've never had them? They're not too bad.
No, Ted. I got there right around noon, just before the fishing tournament started. I was the guy in that blue, white, black, and gray camouflage t-shirt that went around the pond and interviewed y'all. See, what everybody doesn't know is that Ted came to Freezer Bound Outdoors just for the fishing challenge, popped in, won it. His daughter won the other prize. He stole her prize and then started going around like, I'm the champion, I'm the champion. No, I'm just joking, Ted. And then dipped out right after. No, but joking aside, he had to go get some stuff done. So, but I was there when you were there. You just don't remember me. Yes, I felt special. You talked to me.
You'd have to feel special if Ted talked to you.
No,
It's different kind of special.
yeah, I felt a different kind of special later that night.
Oh, gotcha.
I think we finally, everybody finally went to sleep around 3:30 in the morning.
How was Ted's man bun? All in place?
No, he had a ball cap on, so. Exactly, PA. How could you not remember me? No, I'm just joking. You know, Raised Outdoors, one of the party favors that I brought up there was a Duke 850 4-coil. And I just kind of set it down right in the middle of the circle of where everybody was sitting. I was like, have at it, y'all. If you can set it, you can set it. More power to you. So,
I'm surprised you weren't playing quarters with some of them.
Some folks had a little bit of problem setting it. For the most part, they all set it. It was just, they were real scared when they got those levers down.
All right, Sunfish. Thanks for coming in.
Later, Sunfish. Yeah, like I said, when I saw that video of the those guys playing quarters with it, I'm going, oh, that might be fun, but not so fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Just for the adrenaline rush.
Well, by the time I got there, the beer cases had already started to be open.
Oh.
So the trap pretty much went away around dinner time because that's when certain people were hitting the red stag. So.
Oh, really?
All right, Deer Slayer. Have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you coming in.
And yes, I was the only island person there. Jesus.
Who's got something playing in the background?
Oh, that's the wife.
Oh,
Can you turn it down just a little bit?
Okay, there we
it's
go.
not bothering me too bad. It's just I can
Okay.
hear it. That's all.
Yeah. We both share the room together when I'll be online and she'll watch TV.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know, Ted. That
Low enough?
yeah, that's pretty fun. But if anybody in here can go next year, do it. It is an absolute blast up there.
If we can afford the fuel.
Like I said, if anybody can do it next year, you know. But I know I'm gonna definitely try to get back up there next year.
Yeah, like I said, for me, that's a very, very long drive.
You're so
Very
nice.
long drive.
I'm
Sorry,
telling
guys.
you.
You see that, Jason?
Sorry, had to throw it for the dog. Keep him busy.
You see what John said?
Now, which one is John?
Small water charters.
I put the comment up on the screen.
Yeah. Okay, I see it.
What you don't know, Jason, is that Miss Lydia will take him to the woodshed here in a minute when she finds out he said that.
Exactly.
Would that be a good thing or a bad thing, though?
Miss Lydia doesn't take crap from nobody. All
Were
right.
you around? Were you around when John was saying how she set up the set up the water hose for him?
No, I came in probably after that.
Well, it wasn't on here. That was a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
He was saying that,
Oh,
but
okay, no.
she wound up the garden hose, and they have those twist knobs like the fire hose nozzles on them things, and she had that thing propped up to where when he stooped down to turn the water on, it squirt him. And the only thing that saved him is he just wanted to dribble a little bit of water out, and he turned it on just a little bit instead of turning it on full blast. It didn't get him very good.
It's just to be Pest Hunter Outdoors.
What's that?
Oh, Steve was he says he can't find my channel. It's gonna be Pest Hunter Outdoors.
Oh, gotcha. If you type something in the chat, I can share the link, or Steve could actually go see it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll go back into the YouTube and do my moderator stuff, I guess, for a second.
There,
There you
he put something in there, so Steve can get it now. I'll make sure I have you too. Yeah, I got you. I even got the bell run.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just now beginning. Like I said, I retired from a municipality. I was in the same field for 33 years. I started very young and found this place here in East Texas, and moved here. And now I'm making a transition from trapping vermin into fur bearing.
Oh yeah.
I've always gone fishing. I've always cooked outdoors. Actually,
You didn't
was
get
cooking
out
all
much.
the time.
You didn't get out much, huh? Stayed in the same field.
No. Actually, I started doing landscaping, and then I went into golf courses. I got my degree in turf management, sports turf. I flipped the golf course in 7 months. The director of parks and golf from the city I worked for decided to go ahead and hire me on. So through that couple of years I was in there, I got my pest degree, my pest licenses.
Yeah.
And I went and did that. So I did both the turf management and the pest control part.
What kind of pests?
I was taking care of vermin and mosquito, bees, wasps, all the nasty stuff that nobody wanted to deal with. They called me to come and get it.
Yep.
Oh, I've had fun too.
There you go, Pet Center. You got a hook set, Bubba.
All righty, thank you.
Yeah, Ms. Raven Cat beat me to posting your link in the chat.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, like Ted said, if you're not first, you're last.
Yep.
Somebody's got to be first. Somebody's got to be last.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm playing with the dog at the same time, so I keep him busy from jumping all over me.
I'm glad that the thunderstorms finally stopped. Now my dog can go settle down. Otherwise, she's just dripping drool all over the house from panting.
Otter Cat,
Oh,
these
oh,
guys don't know what that means because they weren't in my premiere.
Clicker up.
We took a picture, Queen Hess took a picture of me holding the clicker for clickbait, but it didn't turn out good enough to use it. So,
Oh.
I mean, it turned out okay, but you could hardly see what I was holding. It was just a silver thing.
You know, it's real funny. I mentioned telling Miss Lindy what John was going to say, and I haven't really seen him in the chat lately.
He's gone. He's already out in the woodshed.
Yeah, like I said, the first time I went for raccoon, I actually caught one the first night.
Nice.
When I was, oh yeah, I mean, it was right away. It was, like I said, to me, it's like catching mice and rats and squirrels. It's kind of easy if you think about it. How you use the animals' instincts against them.
Yeah,
That's why I'm finding out with the fur bearing. It's the same thing.
It's slightly different with fur bearing because obviously you don't have them confined to a specific area in a house. So.
Yeah, this is true. They got a little bit larger. Yeah, like I said, I had to deal with the gophers and all that.
Yeah.
They're smart too, and rats are smart too. Every once in a while, I would have to really work to outsmart a rat because you gotta catch them just right. You gotta change up traps, change up methods.
578 beta, is there? Can y'all not hear me or something?
I had turned your volume down because you were loud on my end. Maybe it's better now. I turned it back up now. Maybe, Lauren, maybe you should turn up your hearing aid.
Trust me, most people have no problem saying that they can't hear me.
Well, I had turned you down earlier because when you talked, it was loud, but I turned it back up a little bit. Yeah, blame me and not your hearing aids, Lauren.
Thank you, Ottercat. If this was my live, you would be having finger gestures coming at you. No. Gosh. I slept that off on the drive home. Oh, wait. No, I didn't because I was driving.
This past Saturday when we were crabbing, the wind was blowing from the west and the tide was coming in. So we had tide and wind pushing us up the river. And every time we'd pull a pot and sort crabs out, we'd be like 300 yards from where we had pulled the pot by the time we sorted all the crabs out. It was,
oh wow,
it was crazy.
Wow.
The one thing I have not done is I have not gone crabbing.
The main river by me empties out into the Pamlico Sound. and pretty much to go anywhere to do any kind of decent shopping, I've got to cross that river. And almost every day of the year, you'll see crabbers out there pulling pots, and you'll see their floats out there, but they're doing it commercial. So
Yeah. All right, Misfit. Thanks for coming in. No, I told my cousin when we got done, we probably had $1,000 worth of crab on board, and I figured it up later. I just averaged 1.5 pounds per crab, which I think they'd probably be a little heavier than that, at $13 a pound, which I think it's actually a little more than that for fresh crab. It was $950. So I think we did have $1,000 worth of crab on.
So I know in the past couple of weeks, blue crab just doubled. So buying fresh blue crab is hard right now.
Well, thanks for being in here. Matt R., what is up? That's one of the guys I go fishing with, or I have gone fishing with.
Crabbing is fun, but it's work.
Yeah. It's not when you have to run the clicker in the boat, though. I mean, that's easy.
Yeah.
That's what I do most days.
Well, $20 a pound frozen.
Yeah. That's Canadian, too. So that's – they're about the same now, aren't they?
$13 a pound. Yep.
Oh, I know we will, Matt. I know we will.
Now, for you to just go crabbing down here for like leisure or your personal food stuff, it's hard because the commercial crabbers, they will load pots in an area that is the only area that's got crabs. So, and if you don't know your pot, it's gone.
Yeah. No, we're since 2 years, or I think either last year or the year before was the first year that we had to have our name and either phone number, address, or license number or boat number. Two of any of those, except I think you're supposed to have your name for one. But and I've actually lost pots and got them back because of that. I mean, people actually call you, say your pots got washed up somewhere. So,
well, I know North Carolina Wildlife is now considering. We used to have a personal trawling season for shrimp, where you could use small gear.
Yep.
And now they're talking about getting rid of that for personal use. So we'll see.
So you have to buy it all.
No, you can still go shrimping with a cast net.
Oh, gotcha.
But there's a certain size net that they allow a person just to go personal shrimping with.
Yeah.
And you had quota and everything else, but you didn't need a special license.
Right.
But everything's going so wonky with fishery right now. The commercial shrimpers are getting all irritated with stuff. So I don't know what they're about to do.
Yeah. I haven't even taken my big crab pots out into the bay, but I have some big crab pots that are good for the ocean. Those things, most I've ever pulled up in one of those, and I didn't pull the pot, but most we've ever gotten into the boat in one of those pots was between 120 and 130 crabs, and it wasn't full yet. Modog showed up. Look at her. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here that you know, Modog.
Night, ugly dog.
Good night.
Now, what I need to do is I need to get a new crayfish trap because last couple ones I made got tore up by turtles. So
Yeah, I got to worry about alligators here, tearing them up.
yeah, me too. Luckily enough, where I put my traps, I haven't. Well, it's my backyard, but I haven't seen a gator yet. But I'm sure they're in there. But
Yeah.
I've seen
Actually,
on my trap. So
yeah, we've had one sighting in our backyard, about a 5-footer, a small one.
well, I know in the county that I live in, they're seeing them all over the place now. They're seeing them north of me. They're seeing them all around me. And I'm sure if I put a game camera out there, I'll probably catch one on game camera. But where I normally do my water trapping last year, I ran into a couple of 8-footers right at the end of the beaver season. That was spooky when I'm going to pull my trap up and there's eyes that pop right up in front of you.
Yeah, like I said, I happened to catch a beaver back there, a bobcat, lots of raccoons. I've seen I got armadillos in the yard. So all new stuff here for me in the past 3 years since I moved here.
And you said you're over in East Texas, right?
Yes.
Modog, you can come up too.
Oh, and the barred owls. Yeah. Yeah. My wife's probably hate me for this, but yeah, when we first got here and she heard them, she thought there was monkeys in the trees with the barred owls.
Yeah, I've seen that ottercat. The last couple crawfish traps that I made, they were just chicken wire. And I mean, they held crawfish. It's not that. It's just the stupid turtles would come in, or all the snappers, I should say. They'd come in and they'd crush the traps. And I had one of them actually cut through the wire. So. But yeah, it's in new places that you're not used to.
Yeah, like I said, I'm having to relearn all the snakes and everything else. Oh, I am trying to get a permission so I can get some good areas where I can do some hog hunting. What's nice is I actually can get into the smaller properties where the powder burners are not allowed. So I can get on real small little, I can actually go smaller than acres if I have the right lane. Because I don't use a powder burner.
Okay.
You see that comment, Jason?
Yeah, the hunt hogs. Yeah, I'm trying to get some permissions where I can help some of the homeowners trying to get rid of them.
Gotcha.
And like I said, around some of these areas, the houses are too close together. You can't use a firearm.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Kevlar net hog trap?
The pig brig, yes.
Yeah. You ever use one or no?
No, I can't afford to get one right now. There's a gentleman on YouTube and Facebook. He started out on Facebook first, and that's Yacht Yacht. And he's got some pretty good videos.
No, I know Yacht Yacht, but he doesn't have the pig brig. He's got the drop trap.
Oh, he's got the. Oh, that's right. He's got the drop trap. Yeah. There's a gentleman in San Antonio. He's using the pig brig.
Okay. I mean, they're not too prevalent out by me right now. It kind of is weird
Heard
by
of
me because they go in cycles. It's about
Yeah,
5 cycle. So
Yeah, I've been watching this gentleman. He's been actually putting trackers on them. He'll track them for 3 weeks, and come to find out, those things cover a lot of mileage.
yeah, I mean,
A lot more than I would thought.
there's areas in North Carolina that have pigs, and they consistently have them pigs, and
Mhm.
different groups will come in, different sounders. But with
Mhm.
us, there's a sounder that comes in, and it takes about 2.5 to 3 years, and they either go away or everybody takes them out, and then it takes another few years for a new sounder to come in.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, we have them south, east, and west of us. Up north, a little bit less. But like I said, I haven't had any of them come across here yet.
No, not truffle hogs.
Oh. Hold on. I need to do this real quick here. I just got a low battery warning. Again. There we go.
I might pull a Steve and fall asleep on my live.
Not even nighttime out there yet.
I know. I don't know why I'm so tired.
God,
No, Steve froze on my last live, and it looked like he was sleeping. And
jeez.
Bobby hooked fishing, screenshot it, or else I screenshot it. I got the screenshot on my phone at least, but
I'm trying to remember that name of that channel. I would have to go back and take a look at it.
no big deal. Like I said, I'm interested in it. I probably can't afford it right now either, but I do know some guys that have drop traps. They're kind of changing the hog laws here, so I don't know.
We got some of the best in the U.S. right now.
What's that?
We have the best in the U.S. right now for hog laws.
Yeah.
I will not be able to read the chat because I shrunk the screen. So hold on.
What's up, Beeper?
Youper. Yeah, what Ottercat said. Tired from pulling crab pots. No, I'm tired from clicking the clicker.
Yeah, I'll eat some ice cream. Twist my arm.
Aw.
And I normally don't eat ice cream.
Who don't eat ice cream?
I normally do not eat it very often.
I have a Klondike bar in the freezer.
I'm gonna bark like a dog to eat it.
I don't think I want to know what Earl would do for a Klondike bar.
I would get up and I'd walk around that couch and go out to the freezer and get one. That's what I'd do for it.
I cannot find it. I don't know.
But speaking of getting tired, it's after 11 o'clock here, so
Yeah, I'm at 10 p.m.
yeah, I'm gonna get going. Earl, invite me on.
Yep. Thanks for coming up.
And I'll let you get going so you can fall asleep.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna make room for more people on the live. So
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, so we'll give somebody else a chance. We've been up here probably long enough.
maybe Ottercat will grow some things between his legs and finally come up on a live once in a while.
Who's that? Ottercat?
Yeah.
Yeah, he never shows his face. He's too scared.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here it is. Let me go ahead and do this here real quick. I actually found it.
Dog's the same way, except he shows too much of his face.
Let's see.
You got casters.
Sorry, I missed it.
So
We don't need all that, Otter Cat.
you know, Ottercat, I'm just throwing this out there because some people in the chat who aren't familiar with trapping, both male and female beavers have casters. I'm just saying that.
You're right, Modog. You just show your forehead and
Okay.
the top.
I posted it there. This gentleman is actually tracking pigs with a collar, and he lets them loose. He catches them live, lets them loose, and he actually follows them for about 2 to 3 weeks, or until the battery's about ready to die. Then he goes up there to get it back.
Okay. I'll have to check
Yeah,
it.
like I said, and he does it over a map. He does the geolocation on it, the whole works. It's actually quite interesting of what he was able to learn just from doing it just a couple times. It's pretty interesting.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
like I said, thanks again, Earl. Jason,
Thank you, Earl.
here, chat. Everybody have a great night.
Yeah, I'll probably see you tomorrow
All right.
with Colin. Yeah.
He
All right,
gone.
Earl. And have somebody else come on up and have a chat, and I'll just kick back and watch for a bit.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
All righty, guys. So, like I said, remember, get outside, grow, harvest, catch, clean, cook, and eat it. And everybody have a good night.
All right, Ted, Modog, your turn. Raised Outdoors, Otter Cat, Youper, somebody, Alvis, oh, Modog says, movie break is over. Wishing you had a Klondike bar. All right, Bobby. Bobby needs to come up quick so I can go get me a Klondike bar. Maybe that'd wake me up. Then I can sit here and munch and crunch in front of all of you and make you jealous. Man, I can't quit yawning. I don't know why, because I only rolled 1.25 miles of metal today. I don't know why I'd be tired. So
Hey, Earl. How are you?
good. Tired.
Yeah, me too. I can only stay up for a couple minutes. I just wanted to come up and say what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good weekend of fishing, man. We just hit it hard all weekend.
I wish I could have watched more of it, but that was right over funeral time and everything else, and the
Yeah, I understand.
family around. So
Yep.
that part of the family around was fun, but yeah, funerals are never fun.
Nah, here. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did. All we
we
caught a big
time.
fish.
yeah, I saw some of your posts. They were pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm putting out a preview, like sort of like a teaser video tomorrow on like some stuff. So it'll have some nice, little clips in there of some of our stuff over the weekend, and then we'll start putting out videos.
Yeah,
Coming up here soon.
I'm gonna grab some tea. I'll be right back.
Yep, but yeah, we did a lot of lives this weekend. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. It was fun. Excuse me. I'm tired. First day back at work. I'm leaving here in a couple minutes, but yeah, we fished all weekend long, so it was real fun. Molly did great. Fish caught like a 3.9 moth. It was real pretty marked. So King will probably be posting some stuff for that. So keep an eye out for all the Yeah, my guide service was busy. But no, I enjoy that. When people come up, I just want to get them on fish. So I just try to get them,
Yeah. Yeah.
show them what to do and about it. And I would just watch the chat, which I didn't mind doing. I fished in the morning with King. We fished for a couple hours in the morning and then came back in. And then we got Molly. Molly came out and we did it all, you know, took a couple breaks and stuff like that. Hey, Hook. Yo. So,
Arkansas, I don't care if you have a mess. You can come up and talk over the mess. It doesn't matter.
we did have some muskie Earl. We had 2 follows, one for Sunfish King saw a fish and come up, and Molly did too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Like she heard the noise she made. Sunfish King got it on tape. Got a video. It was like, oh, or something like that. And it was like, I asked her what time it was because I was on the, I think I was on the, I don't know. I think I was on the live. It
Oh,
might
yeah.
be for noise, but I was, and I said, what time is it? And she turned to look at something and look back, and Husky was following it in and sort of caught her by surprise. And then Sunfish had a follow. And then we went both in fishing. And I guess the water was too cold. It was the water was 69 degrees, 68 degrees. So it was still cold water. It is a free guide.
Was correct, but wife wasn't. What are you saying there, Lauren? Steve, it's bad when I have to babysit you on your own boat.
I take girls.
Steve, be honest. Who caught the most fish that day?
Are you talking about you, right?
Yeah, I caught the most fish that day.
I did good this weekend. There wasn't a lot. I did the live Thursday and got 3 decent ones, but I didn't do any lives when I was catching fish. So, but I
Water temperature out in the bay where we were crabbing was 54.
Yeah, it was real cool. It was too cold for them to start spawning. I mean, that's not spawning temperatures anyway, so it's getting there, but and then it rained and it dropped 15 degrees yesterday. Really cold out. So I was surprised we even seen any action with muskie. There was a couple muskie guides out there, and it's a small lake, so I always, bull crap with them. And they come over and we're asking if they caught anything or seen anything. And one guide said, yeah, they saw one, meaning a follow, and the other guy didn't see anything. And then there was a couple guys just fishing for muskie. They didn't see nothing. He said he didn't see nothing here, so we had 2 follows in the time we were out. I think I took them out for about an hour and a half, and we had 2 follows, so that was a pretty good day for muskie, actually.
Yeah. Steve, I see that you learned to lie from Parker, and you haven't even met Parker yet. And he was saying, I ain't lying. That crab was that white. Yeah, I know better than that. I got you, Lauren.
I need to go crabbing sometime soon.
Yeah, but all you have back there is the nasty old blue crabs.
They taste good.
Yeah, I'm sure they do, but they're hard to crack.
That's true. So I had some Dungeness crabs for my birthday the other day. And I guess, I don't know, the guy that cooked them way overcooked them because the meat inside the claw was like only half the size of the claw.
Well, that all depends on. It probably wasn't a good time of year to go crabbing for him when he went, because they grow into the crab or into the shells.
Right.
So it probably molted too recently.
Is there like a good age on a crab, like when to get them, or is it hard to age a crab?
It's not necessarily the age, it's the size of the shell. And then we threw one back that was really soft shell. When they're like that, they don't have any meat in them.
Okay.
So we tossed that one back.
Gotcha.
And you don't have to here. I mean, there's no law that says you have to, but you're not going to get much out of that crab if you keep it. The
Right.
ones that are really good, you can barely squeeze their legs because they're nice and firm.
Gotcha. Now, is there a limit on? Are you allowed to take females a certain year? No. Okay.
No females ever, and you can only keep males that are 5 3/4 inch across, just in front of the horns. And I think back there, Bobby, you measure the horns, right?
Honestly, I don't know. It's been so long since I've done any.
Blue crab, you can measure from the horns. So you can measure.
Yeah.
Because I have the measuring thing, the stick with cut out in it. I have one of those from when we go down to the city. We go to Maryland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
But is that an American regulation or just a crab regulation? Because I'm on the Virginia side.
he has their rules. I don't know if every state's different with crab. I don't.
Yeah, I'm at a weird spot, man. Like, I can go up the bay and fish all day, but if I cross into Maryland, of course, I can get in a lot of trouble for keeping certain fish in Maryland that I can legally keep in Virginia and vice versa.
Yeah.
But I can also go down the coast a little bit to North Carolina and get in the same type of trouble. But I do want to go down to North Carolina because it's cobia season down in North Carolina, and cobia season doesn't start here until like June 16th.
Where are you at, Hulk?
Virginia.
Okay. What about the redfish? Is there redfish your way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chesapeake Bay is pretty much known for drum and striper.
Yeah, I know Chesapeake Bay. I've fished the Chesapeake Bay for striper already.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it, Ed. Ed wanted me to take off work Wednesday and go out halibut fishing. I'd love to, but man, I'm taking a week off in June. I can't hardly just take another day off. Took a day off last week. I wish I could, but just can't.
I want to see Steve take his new kayak and halibut fish with it.
I want to see him flip it.
That was my idea, take it out on the ocean, go halibut fishing with it.
I've caught big fish on a kayak, and
yeah, I've seen people do that, and I've seen people flip them too.
They'll pull you around, but they usually stay stable.
That'll just wear the fish out worse. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, Ottercut. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
I was watching a video the other day where this guy brings up, so I don't even know what kind of fish it was. He's reaching over his kayak, and a great white comes up and eats it right off the side of his kayak.
Nope, not today.
Steve said, "Thanks, friends."
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't bother me. I see a lot of videos on YouTube and TikTok and a bunch of other places where people are like condemning sharks for being in the ocean. Like,
yeah,
that's where they belong, though.
Well, exactly.
I'd be a whole lot more scared if they were on land.
Well, the land shark, huh? No, I just think that, I mean, you got to expect. I mean, you're in their domain, so whatever they want to do, they're do. You can't put doing it, but they're not bad. I mean, you're there, they're trying to eat and whatever. So it's like,
Ed, why ain't you going on Saturday when I can go along? You go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then skip out on me. Come on now.
I've had arguments. There was a video that went around of a little scallop hammerhead. It was maybe 2 weeks old, swimming around this kayak, and the dude started beating it with a paddle instead of trying to paddle back to shore.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have done that. Someone was like, the shark shouldn't have been around his kayak. I was like, what?
Yeah,
that's like breaking in someone's house and then saying they can do whatever they want.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as that because that's happening sometimes.
Night, Randy. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
But yeah, hey Earl, I guess I'm gonna go. I got to get ready to go home here tonight. So I just wanted to get up and say what's up because I haven't seen you in a while.
You're getting out of prison tonight?
I am getting out of prison in 10 minutes. Yeah. Then I gotta go. I gotta start editing stuff tonight and doing all kinds of stuff. Tomorrow I gotta unpack most of my stuff. So
Florida Flash, welcome in. I
So
gotta make you a mod so you can pick up all these great channels.
all right, I will see you guys next time.
All right, have a good one.
Thanks, Earl. Good night. Good night, Hook.
Later.
Later.
Boy, you're scared of a swell, Ed? 8 to 17 feet. My boat's 20 feet. That'd handle it.
I got my stickers today.
Oh, cool.
Nope. I got
That
one.
gives you the square and the Oregon one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got the one right here on my board in my room, and then the square one I put down on my fishing locker in the garage.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I put them in my last video. I uploaded a video tonight.
Oh yeah. Is it out?
Yeah.
Why didn't I see it? Or was it since I put mine out?
It probably finished processing about 15 minutes after you went live. So
Oh. So I have to watch it once I get done with this.
yeah. But yeah, I tagged you in it, so it should be easy to find.
Oh, got you. That's why you were asking that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me see if I got. All these. The only comments I get on mine are these stupid sex ones.
Wait, what?
These porn things.
On YouTube?
Yes. They go onto your videos and comment with their stuff.
Yeah, I don't get those, thankfully. I've gotten a lot on my Instagram where they're like, DM it to this page, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
I got to report a couple of these things. Report. You can just stay off of my stuff.
Right?
It's all in Spanish. I'm not sure what all it is for sure, but oh, this one's not in Spanish. There, I think I'm down to 2 comments on the video now instead of 5 or so.
Is that your new video?
Yeah. They always do it right in the beginning and then they don't ever later, I don't think. But
Yeah, I haven't ran into that problem yet.
not a big enough channel or something, I don't know.
Probably. I'm like I said, I'm still putting for 100, so I can.
I see your video, sea trout and buckrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get more content, but again, it's one of those piers you go to, and there's 1,000 people out there. 15 of them are playing music. 8 of their kids running up and down the pier. So
Yeah.
I couldn't get much content, but I got what I could.
Yeah, a bunch of trolls. What's up, Arkansas? Glenn.
Just tying up copy jigs now. I've got a vacation coming up of nothing but fishing
There you go.
preparation.
Vacation I'm talking about.
Yeah. So,
Bobby, you need to come out. I could probably get you sick on the Pacific.
oh, me? Heck, I know you.
I said Bobby.
Oh,
But
say I would throw up everywhere, probably.
I'm thinking about heading down to North Carolina next weekend.
all right, Lauren. Have a good one.
I also came across this. It's not a forum. I can't even think of the word now. An article. I came across this article that basically said you can fish anywhere you want in Virginia Beach. So I might just go to Virginia Beach this weekend or this coming weekend and see if I can get away with surf fishing.
What's up, Jeep fam? Good night, Steve.
So, is your crab season over, Earl? Is it over? Or?
Oh, we don't have a crab season. We just go year round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, are you done
Am I done what?
crabbing?
No.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you were acting like you were giving all your crabs away. I'm like, man, is he done?
I always give them away.
Oh, that sounds like me with the fish. So,
I eat one or one and a half the day I catch them and give the rest away, usually. But the way it ended up with these, we went on Saturday night. My uncle invited us over with the crabs. My aunt from Mexico was here. She's 84 years old. So she was here. She wanted to eat some crabs. And some of my uncle's family wanted to eat some. So we had a good little feed there Saturday night. Sunday afternoon, me and my wife went away for lunch and took a whole butcher tub full of crab over there. Didn't eat very many of them. And then Sunday night, more of my uncle's family wanted to eat crab, some of them that weren't there Saturday night. So we took all of them over to his place, ate all but 3.5 of those, and then I sent them up to my mom and dad today. So
if you send them
most-
to, I mean, I can send my address, you know.
but it's hard to ship them across country and keep them frozen.
True. But I can figure something out.
I mean, I did send Animals Creations and Adventures some, and Living in Man Outdoors, I sent them some, but I shelled them out and froze them, and I don't want to shell out that many crabs.
Right? That's a lot of work, huh?
It is a lot of work. I think I sent both of them about 3 pounds a piece of just meat.
Good Lord. Just the meat.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That was 20. I shelled out about 18 or 19 crabs, and then I got tired of shelling. I had 20 of them there. I took the rest of it over to my neighbor. I said, I'm done. My thumbs were sore for 3 days.
I cheat. I'd use a fork.
Yeah. Then I got 14 pounds of nutria meat in the freezer for Jeep Fam. Not sure when he's going to come get that, but
Yeah.
I'd like to try that too.
I think that would be a little harder to get rid of crab, though.
Yeah, probably. But it's not bad. I'd eat it again. Actually, I'm going to do a catch and cook when I go out again.
So better than starling.
No, I ain't eating no stinking starling. That's nasty. There's some things that are never meant for human consumption. Starling is one of them. Hey, sun finally is almost down. Now I can kind of see what I'm doing.
It's looking more like bedtime, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Now you can see my board a little better. Well, you'll be in a minute or two. You'll be able to see it a little better yet because the sun. It's only about halfway down over the mountain right now, so I don't know if you saw in my one nutria hunt video, I did a time, or not really a time lapse of the sun going down, but the 4 times the speed it went down over the mountain. I thought that was kind of cool. September,
That's cool.
October.
I can't really get any good videos like that here because I don't really have mountains where I'm at.
Right.
And also, I'm on the East Coast. The sun doesn't set over the water, so it just looks
Right.
boring.
Yeah. You can go out and get a sunrise.
Yeah. If I wake up early enough, that's
Right. Right.
So do you have crappie and stuff up there, Earl, or
Yeah, there's some around. I don't fish for them much. I don't know where to go. Well, I can't say I don't know where to go for them, but I tend to avoid lakes just because there's too many drunks and too many stupid people inland. Out at the coast, seems like you can leave just about anything on the back of your truck that you want to, and it never disappears. I mean, it's a whole different culture out there. But
so you just pretty much stick to bass and
yeah, and then saltwater.
right.
Last year I went for shad, and I want to again this year, but the river's been so high, and the place that you stand to fish is underwater. I mean, it's crazy. I'd love to go get me some more shad. They're great crab bait. But,
What's up in Indiana?
Yeah, we use them for catfish here.
oh yeah,
Flatheads and blues.
I've tried shad for catfish, and I've had no luck. I
Oh,
there was shrimp.
yeah, they love it. Bluegill, the top 3 baits: skipjack, bluegill, and shad. Here, that's
I
what
thought skipjack was shad. What's up, Sandy?
it's actually a herring. Skipjack,
Okay.
yeah, it's a type of herring, real oily. Shad's not near.
Well,
Yeah.
Shad is kind of that way though too.
It has a little bit of oil, but skipjack is like super oily compared to that. So that's why it's such a good bait, because it leaves such a good scent trail.
Yeah, and that's why it's such a good bait for crab too, because
Right.
But I use herring. The last 2 times I went crabbing, I used herring. We fished for herring in March out at the coast, and boy, they tear that herring up.
Yeah.
That's good bait.
Yeah. Skipjack is a freshwater herring, is what it is.
Yeah,
They're
Sam,
really get
I'm
pretty
talking
big. Say that again.
I was talking to Sandy. You ever met Sandy?
I don't guess so.
She's from Australia. She hasn't been on in a while. Have you met her, Bobby?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you came on about right after she quit coming on. Yes, I have used tuna for bait, Sandy. That's a good bait as well. But you have to be careful around the sea lines because they will smash a crab trap to get into that.
I've never used tuna for bait, but I have caught tuna.
I've never caught tuna, but supposedly that's going to change this year. All right, Pest Hunter, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming up on panel. Appreciate it.
You coming back to the East Coast, or you going up towards Alaska?
For tuna,
Yeah.
I'm going off the Oregon coast.
Okay.
Lawrence Martin that was in here,
Yeah.
he goes for him. We got to go out at least 15 miles for him most times. We got to go out and find warmer water. But out of Newport, the port that I go out of, the closest they got last year was like 30, 35 miles. But
What kind of tuna are you fishing for?
The only ones we got out here are albacore.
Albacore?
Yeah.
I know nothing about tuna fishing. I know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it either.
Here we've got albacore. If you go a little bit further south, you can get on yellowfin and bluefin as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you got all the good tuna back there.
Yep. To get out on a boat this year.
Sandy, come on up.
The only tuna we have is bumblebee tuna and
Uh-huh.
pretty much, star kissed. We have a little bit.
Jays, stop yelling, man. You hurt my ears.
I wonder if you take one of those cans of tuna and mix it up with like cornmeal and something else and put it on a method feeder if it would work.
Put in what?
Put it on a method feeder and try and catch like catfish or carp.
Oh.
I don't know if freshwater fish would care for tuna oil.
I know you can take those tuna cans and pop a hole in them and just stick them in the crab pot, and they'll just seep oil out. That works. But
I might do that when I go get a crab pot done.
Yep. Just put a hole in each side of it, zip tie it to the bottom. I mean, like through the tuna.
Right.
But
only tuna we have is in a
can. I got a bigger sticker board. I showed it earlier. I don't know if you were in here or not, but the big one, my wife told me that it was too big, so I got rid of that one. But this one, there you can kind of see them.
Yeah, I need to get my cutter out and make more decals.
You make your own?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I can't make like your style. It's just like a simple silhouetted decal.
Yeah. Jeep fam, why don't I have yours? Or maybe you didn't have one. I thought you did.
Did you ever get your Klondike bar?
No, should I go get one? Share it through the screen.
You said you were going to go get one when someone hopped on, and I just couldn't remember if you went and did it or not.
No. Glenn, are you making a popper?
No, I'll show you what I'm making. I'm trying to tie up some little crappie jigs is what I'm doing. So if you can.
Sandy was asking.
These little crappie jigs.
You gotta be careful with Sandy. She's a little slow.
Man.
I mean, she is making a sticker for her channel that says Skunk Queen, so
we're just making crappie jigs.
Because I can't find someone that will make what is in my head. Oh, got you. Well, then you go make it on Canva or wherever else you can make a decal. Fine. Don't mind if I do.
Had to get the Klondike bar.
I know if you already have a design, you can get on Streamlabs and make a store, and they'll make decals and shirts and stuff for you. pot stir.
So, Hooked, what do you normally fish for mostly?
I normally go for redfish or red drum and striper, but I've been trying to get into the freshwater thing, and it hasn't been working for me.
Now, where are you at?
Virginia.
Oh, I've got some Army buddies in Virginia.
There's a lot of military here.
Yeah, I've got a buddy. One of my best friends is at Roanoke.
Okay, yeah, that's way over on the western side of Virginia. I'm right on the coast. Like, I can get to the Chesapeake Bay, York River, James River, and ocean all within like 20 minutes.
Sandy, don't be talking about Steve that way. Glenn, I make these. It's lead. I just threw some spray paint on them. I got that one. I got one that looks like a herring.
Oh man, yeah, that right there looks really good.
Did you make your own mold for those?
No, I bought the mold. And I got a red and black.
What do you? Oh yeah, those are nice looking. What are you fishing for with them?
Lingcod. But sea bass will bite them too. I got another one. This one's light blue and black. It looks about like a herring too, but
Oh yeah.
I was saying striper would go after those like crazy.
the what would?
Striper.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How long are those?
About that long.
I mean, it's kind of hard to judge size.
5 inches probably.
5 inches.
They're 5 ounces.
So is that like a do it mode? Or-
Yeah. Yep.
You just like skip it off the bottom.
Jig it off the bottom, yeah. It's everything but fishing these days. Well, Sandy, if the ocean had ever calmed down, I might go out. I mean, it's got to calm down on a Saturday so I can be off work and out on the ocean. But that ocean is not being very nice this year.
Excuse me. I've never seen the West Coast. I've never seen the Pacific Ocean, but I know the Atlantic stays pretty calm most of the time.
Yeah. No, the Pacific doesn't. It's ain't got issues with people being on it or something. I don't know.
But it's like here, most of the surf competitions that we get here start in like September. That's when it really like starts to pick up. But throughout the summer, it's usually pretty calm.
September and October is usually our nicest days out on the ocean.
Huh.
Sandy, it doesn't matter what the weather is like when I go crabbing because the bay doesn't ever get rough enough that my boat wouldn't. I don't think it does ever get rough enough that my boat wouldn't be out on it, but it was windy.
So you like the improvements you did to your boat pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
It looked really nice.
Yeah.
Was that like a rhino lining on the roof of it?
No, it's more like that. Just a spackle paint, whatever. a splatter paint instead of matching that blue green color. They said that'd be kind of hard to do. I said, well, just use that spackle stuff. He goes, oh, that'd be easy enough.
In the video, it looked like almost like a rhino lining.
Yeah, it's not smooth. It's kind of a rough finish, but it looks good.
It looked durable.
Yeah.
I will have to check out the video again because I somehow missed that.
It's toward the beginning. He's just he says he's got his top on his
Well,
boat.
I have a slideshow of the whole process of changing it over too. It's about a 3-4 minute video. It's not a video. It's just a slideshow.
I didn't see that. I might go back.
Because it shows what all they took off of the boat and where they stripped it all down to just the windshield and then started over. Yeah, Sandy, the other day there wasn't many waves out there on the water. Last Saturday, it was bad in the bay. I wouldn't have wanted to be out in the bay on an open bow because it was ridiculous windy out there.
I haven't been getting a lot of alerts from YouTube. I don't know what's going on. The alerts don't work half the time. So I have to click on my subscriptions and go up to all and go down and see who has a blue dot because they won't.
Well, just if you go into the notification bell and hit none and then go back in and hit all again, then you'll start getting them again.
Really?
I'll try that right now, actually.
They're not getting notifications either, so I didn't know what was going on. I may have to try that.
Yeah, because the only ones I get now are the live notifications.
Jeep fam, let's go, man. I mean, when you're out here.
So this is what I was tying up earlier. That's the hook. And we got some weights. We're tying up lines,
Hook.
flathead lines. Well, big circle hooks.
Yep.
So we're going to set some lines for big flatheads. They have to be pretty big because the tooth patch is so wide.
Mm-hmm.
The hook's not very big. It'll stick in the tooth patch and they won't get.
Well, see when you get out and let me know when you're coming out, and we could definitely try for it.
Well, I'm going to hop off here and crash. Just want to hop on, say what's up, let you know I got the stickers.
All right.
But I will catch
No.
you next time first.
So where's Steve? Steve's usually on here
He's in bed.
in bed.
He's an old man. He needs his sleep.
Yeah. He'll probably watch this back.
I don't care.
So what is on your agenda for the next? What do you have planned? Anything?
Not sure. Get on the ocean whenever I can, but Lawrence just told me tonight that Saturday is from 9 to 17 foot waves. So I don't think I'll be going on the ocean Saturday.
No.
If I can't go on the ocean Saturday, though, maybe I'll go check out the shad fishing. See if I can do that.
Now, that one video that I was watching, was that shad y'all were catching and you gave some to another gentleman that came up there? I can't remember what y'all were catching. You were
In
on
a little bucket or?
here. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, that was a herring.
Herring, yeah.
Yep.
Where do you shad fish?
Down in a river about an hour south of here.
So they're freshwater and you use them in the ocean and they work good?
Yep. Well, they come from the ocean. I guess. I always assumed they did. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe they don't.
we've got them in our lakes, and we're not close to the. I don't know where they come from.
Jeep fam, how many you got with you? I mean, we might be kind of crowded, but I could probably fit 2 adults and probably 4 kids on there pretty easily. Yeah, I can fish bass and out of the kayak. That's no problem, Sandy. I want to do that again. I'll probably do that tomorrow evening, unless I need to come home and mow the lawn. But, yeah, I might either tomorrow or Wednesday. I think there's a slight chance of rain on Wednesday, but I think I could probably still go fishing. 3 kids and my wife and myself. Yeah, I think we could fit all of them on there. Shouldn't be a problem. It's a 20-foot boat, so should have room. I'm supposed to get my canvas down the back of that thing yet. I wanted it totally enclosed if I want it that way, like for going down the road when it's raining or whatever, keep the seats dry inside, put the canvas down the back. But then most of the time when I'm out fishing, I'll have it rolled up all the way up to the top.
Does the windshield open on it?
Yeah. Yep. There's a door tall enough now that I can walk straight out without ducking.
I did see where you said you had the roof raised on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't make a boat that's too low. I mean, I can't bump my head on almost anything.
Sandy, somebody's got to do it. I don't have boys like you do. And I have close to an acre that's growing really, really fast this time of year because we got a ton of rain in the last month, and it's just now warming up to where the grass grows like it's scared of the ground or something.
Yeah, we had like torrential downpours, like record rains, and then it turned into record heat.
Yeah.
And now it's back. We were at 93. Now I think today we were at 72. So I mean, it can't make its mind up.
We haven't had anything over about barely 70 yet this year. We had in January, February, March, we had 8 inches of rain. And in April, we had 10 inches of rain. And in May so far, I heard that we've had 8 inches of rain again. So we've had, had plenty of rain.
Yeah, it's definitely been a crazy weather year for everyone. I know after 5 outdoors, he had a short where it was showing all the flooding for the croplands and stuff, and it was all the nesting areas for the ducks and stuff was completely flooded.
Yeah.
So it had all the waterfowl displaced.
Yep.
So what all do you pour? I saw the video where you pour your own weights.
Yeah.
And you poured those baits there or those lures.
Yep. Hey, Morgan. Yeah, that's the only 2 molds I have is for those cannonballs and for these flutter jigs. That's what they're called.
Flutter jigs.
Yeah. 5-ounce flutter jigs. They make one of my friends was supposed to get an 8-ounce flutter jig mold, and then we were going to swap back and forth. He'd make some and I'd make some. It is almost 9 o'clock here, Sandy.
That's there's dark water. So
Yeah. That looks good. I'd eat it if I was a fish, but I'm not a fish. So.
I've tried them. They're not.
They're not real good.
I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
Kind of a little rough on the.
This Morgan guy right here, he might like them. He eats starlings and says they're good.
Starlings.
Yeah, that is nasty, man.
Yeah.
And then he promptly puts up, when I told him how bad that was, he promptly puts up a poll on his channel. What would you rather eat, a nutria or a starling? So I went on with all 4 of my channels and voted for nutria. And it by far outdid the starling.
Oh my word! I can't imagine eating starling. The only thing we do is shoot them off the bluebird house.
Yeah, starling. There's so many starlings out here. You wouldn't ever get rid of them out here.
I do know people eat crow though.
Yeah, I've never eaten crow either.
Oh, that's to me that stuff like that's like Red Dawn food. Like we're getting invaded and there's no groceries.
Morgan says it'll eat. Yeah, I bet it will eat. You go right ahead, Morgan. We'll see who lives longer.
Ooh.
You might, but I'll still live a happier life.
Happy because you're not having to eat starlings.
Exactly. Sandy, are you going to come up and talk to us, or are you just going to hang out?
Yeah, I know I'm not very entertaining. I'm too focused.
I'm just happy that she's on again. She hasn't been on for a month or so.
I'll tell you what, that rendezvous that everyone had must have been a humdinger because everyone looked like they're dead that went to it. I don't know, but from the looks of them and the sounds of everything, I don't know how fun it actually was.
If eating nutria makes you that happy, I'll cry on my starling. I didn't say eating nutria made me happy. I just said,
You had a choice.
Jeep Fam says it was an absolute blast.
Well, he probably didn't hit the red stag bottle as hard as Scab and them did.
Yeah, probably not. Me and Ken and Queen had rendezvous out there pulling crab pots, except none of us ever pulled a crab pot. I did pull one that day because we got 2 of the floats close enough. Parker was pulling one, and I pulled one across the side of the boat while he pulled the other one. But
it looked like fun to me. Of course.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
He just stood back there with the little gauge.
Yeah.
He was sheriff.
Queen held his camera. That's what she did the whole time. Yeah. So he put one of those cameras down in the crab pot, and the thing came up full of water. It toasted that thing big time.
Bad idea.
Well, with the cheap one, it sure was.
He thought he had something viral video there.
Well, look at this. We got Sandy up here.
Here you go. Don't complain.
I'm not complaining.
You're always complaining. You're Earl.
Oh, okay. What am I complaining about?
The ocean's too rough.
He just called you out.
Okay. But it has been for a long time.
Oh, come on. It wasn't rough when you were crabbing.
It was Saturday. Not that Saturday it wasn't, but the ocean was rough that day.
I don't believe you because you started that crabbing video with, oh, the weather's so nasty at the moment, and it was not.
Yeah, it actually was. It was rainy and windy.
That's not
And-
nasty.
And then last Saturday wasn't rainy. It was actually sunny, but it was extremely windy. Enough that when I was driving into the wind and the waves, it looked like a garden hose was running on the windshield. I mean, it was just. Ask Derek. Ask Derek. He was out there.
So the garden hose with like the little attachment that says sprinkle, or
Yeah, that one.
So what you're trying to tell us is unless it's dead calm, Earl doesn't go fishing.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah, so you're a sook.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. But I'm thinking that's not good.
Yeah, that was probably. I might have to bleep that one out.
I didn't know what that was, but it's not good, Earl.
I know.
Who's calling Earl a sook? That's all you are. You're sooking.
There,
When are we going
there,
fishing?
there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Awful is not nasty.
Yes,
can be
it is.
awfully raining and I'm still fishing. It can be awfully windy and I'm still fishing. I'm with Earl. Hello, hooked fishing. Full mist. We got
it
fog
was.
the other day, and it was creepy coming back over the bridge because all you could see was the railing on either side of the car. You couldn't see past the railing, and you
Yeah.
couldn't see. You could see the car in front of you, but you couldn't see past that car. It was that thick. It was creepy as all get out.
Fog? Why are you complaining about fog? We get fog here all the time.
Fog is different to ocean fog. It's like
I'm just being dumb. I know what you're talking about.
you're dumb all the time. Don't even try to
I
pretend.
know that.
Complaining about a bit of freaking chop on the water. Seriously.
Yeah.
I like her. Jeez.
She still hasn't caught on.
No, this is where I'm choosing to ignore you. I don't care.
Yeah, what Derek says. He said, but if you can't control the boat,
You obviously need tactical training on how to control your vehicle.
how? How do you do it?
You take tactical driving lessons in your vehicle.
I
You
put a
got
big,
Do you guys have compulsory high-speed boat training?
no,
What?
no.
Why not?
Why would we?
You're not just a sissy, Earl. You're an unskilled sissy.
Right. I almost hit a boat the other day when I was out there because of the wind. Right after I said how nasty it was, I tried leaving the dock and I couldn't get off the dock because the wind was pinning me onto the dock. And I don't have a prop. I have a jet, which makes it worse. So I was just going to drive out the end of the dock and then leave. Well, I got the boat halfway past the end of the dock and it turned right toward another boat that was sitting there by the dock.
Oh,
So I backed up really fast and I put a ding in the side of my boat right on the corner of the dock, but I did not hit the other boat.
You just got the boat back, Earl.
yeah, you're like beating it.
I had to pat it and make it feel loved it, you know.
Give it a little rub down.
Look, if you treat her that way, she's just not going to work for you.
Yeah. Hooked, you can come back up. Derek, you can come up too if you want.
see how she does. Who's that?
That was a long video, though.
That would have been fun, Coyote. That would have been a lot of fun.
Hey, I'm gonna get off here. Let someone else come up, and I'll just watch.
No, they're watching you tie your.
Yeah, we're all watching you, Glenn.
Yeah.
I'll just put you on full screen, then there you go.
Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly what I was wanting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tying them pink things all up. Yeah, that's right.
No pressure on doing your knots, by the way.
Oh no. I just will leave this one unfinished.
Are you tying on chenille?
I am.
Okay.
She's smart.
My father is a fly tie.
Tell her that. It'll go to her head. Derek's going to come up.
Grits paid the hell out of me the last time I was up with you.
Like
He did
what?
He paid me out quite nicely. I give him a star for that one.
He did? What he did?
Yeah. I forget what I was doing. I think I put my glasses on to read, and he said something about looking smart, and I was like, "Oh, am I not just smart to start with?" And yeah, he gave it to me. I opened up the door for that one. And you missed it. I'm surprised you missed it. Everyone in the chat thought it was hilarious. You were the only one that didn't notice.
I knew I would like her when as soon as she got up here, she started giving Earl the business, as they would say on Leave It to Beaver. Giving him the business.
Yeah.
I liked it.
She always is. She's good at running her mouth.
Ooh.
You don't get paid what I get paid not to.
She was
in a man-dominated industry to sit down and shut up.
Were you on my panel both times when Ted spit stuff through his nose?
Yeah, you made him spit coke through his nose. It was hilarious.
Dr. Pepper, that's worse yet because it stinks and it's nasty.
I remember struggling to breathe after that. That was so funny.
That was hilarious.
In a while. I forget how long it's been since I've been on.
About a month, probably. Close.
Like literally, I should be doing an assignment right now, but I'm here with you.
Well, that's good. You got all day.
So disappointing.
If you think I have all day with 3 kids, you're delusional. Seriously.
Disappointed that she's here with you.
Oh, so we're the same then.
Wasting my time? Absolutely. It's like sparring with my teenager, but he's just an old man.
The disappointment in her voice. It's like she couldn't find anything to do, and she just had to come up here.
I met Derek David in person on Saturday.
Are you coming today? Well, how many messages did you send me?
Not very many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 messages. 7 messages.
Answering questions.
That's harassment. You can go to jail for that.
Who's on the harassment side? That's what I want to know. It's like an hour before your premiere started. You're wondering if I was actually going to watch something of yours today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
You needed the ego booster.
Yeah, my lives have been I haven't been able to make Ted spit stuff through his nose anymore since you haven't been here.
I find that highly liable. Has Ted actually been on your panel for you to do it though?
He was this evening.
And you didn't manage it? Well, then it's got nothing to do with me and everything to do with you.
Or else he's just getting smarter.
That too.
I doubt it, though. It's Ted.
You don't need to watch me argue with one of my children. Seriously, Earl.
I know.
As long as you're not arguing with him, he's fine with it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it rolls around here. Finds that
What's
hilarious.
up, Eric?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Terrible.
No, you're not. You're doing great.
Then why you ask?
You've had a Klondike bar. You've had a good day at work.
True that.
So, hey, it was nice meeting you the other day. You got a good looking setup.
Thank you.
You're probably happy as heck that you got the roof put on the boat.
Yeah, that's nice. I do need to get that door fixed though, so I don't get water coming down through there. But I don't actually on a decent day. I don't think it'd be bad at all.
Well, is it dripping on your electronics or what's it dripping on?
No, it's not. It's just down the center, between the seats. It's not a big deal, but there was quite a bit of water coming in on Saturday, just because of the amount that was hitting the front end of the boat.
I experienced a first. The charter we took out Sunday. He's got a 28-foot offshore that has a side door that opens to bring fish in. And I've never been on a boat like that. And we had a fish coming in, so we opened the door up, and then water starts coming in. That freaked me out.
Yeah,
you're out in the middle of the ocean, and you got 4 inches of water flushing in. I'm like, holy cow! But so water in the boat doesn't scare me as long as it's not dripping on your electronics.
Yeah. So what was the deal with that guy that came up beside you?
We were back trolling. We were drifting for the halibut.
Yeah.
We had the lines going straight down, so we knew that we were keeping up with the drift.
Yeah.
Going backwards. And it was just a perfect drift. And we noticed the Staby craft coming up close on us.
Yeah.
He was coming towards us. So he was going forward.
Yeah.
And we knew we were, 100 yards apart, no big deal. So I'm like, hey, Cap, keep an eye out. And so we're trying to watch out. We're a little closer, 50 yards. And then we got a fish on. So now all of a sudden we're watching the fish and we're paying attention to the fish. Everybody else gets their rods in and the gal's fighting the fish. And then I look up and the guy's like 20 yards away. And I'm like, hey, Cap. And so he starts yelling at him, hey, we got a fish on. Get out of here. The guy didn't move. He kept fishing because he knew we were on a fish. So there's more fish there.
Yeah.
And next thing I knew, he was 15, 20 feet behind the boat.
Yeah.
And we had, these 3 or 4 foot swells.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm like, what do you want to do here? And he yelled at him and he finally backed up and we went around him, but he stayed in the spot we were at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so he's reporting to the Coast Guard. We got the guy's OR numbers. And I had my GoPro going, so I got video of it.
Yeah.
But complete carelessness. I mean, you got the ocean to yourself and you have to come up right next to somebody. That's just not cool.
Yeah, exactly.
At the bare minimum, it's just bad etiquette.
Etiquette, it's horrible. It's not good sportsmanship.
No. But it can be quite dangerous too.
Yeah. Even though we were just drifting around doing this, but the front of his boat hits the back of our boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the crappy thing is, got the boat or the fish to the boat and it broke off.
Oh, wow.
It was about a 40-inch halibut that broke off. So luckily we got a couple more in the boat that day, but unsportsmanlike, scary. You're out in the middle of nowhere and all of a sudden you see somebody right on your backside like that. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I wish I would have pulled my boat out of the water Sunday night or Saturday night, because I went to pull my boat out of the water Sunday afternoon a mile at the boat ramp.
Oh, I bet.
I was kicking myself for that one.
Yeah, I bet.
But the way they store boat trailers at the boat ramp now is they put them inside of a gated area. So Sunday night or Saturday night late, if I wanted to pull it out, it was locked up. I couldn't get to it.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to figure something out there. But no, you got a good looking setup.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, and I those crab I caught, I don't know if I told you, I went to the area you told me.
Yeah.
I usually stay between the first and second buoy or marker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I went to the second to third or third to I went up a little further, and there's where we got two limits in a couple hours.
Yeah. It's not.
I've never gone that far up.
Yeah, that's where I always go. I never go between the first and second one. I have before, but there's a lot of current right there, and out. It depends on how it's coming off those mud flats. But I've been doing the incoming tide, but sometimes when it's coming, it doesn't matter how fast the current's going, you will find a spot where it's coming off the mud flat and it's not going out toward the ocean. It's just doing a churn, and you can catch crab in that all day long.
That's what I need to pay attention to, because a couple of years ago, my wife and I, we were dropping pots and losing them because they were just shooting.
Yeah.
We were in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And then this weekend we tested with dropping them in certain areas. Yeah. There was like a 7 or 8 foot swing on Saturday.
Yeah, it was a big tide.
We had to test where we dropped the pots, and we went over to the Embarcadero and dropped on that side.
Yeah.
Zero current over there.
Yeah. Hey, night, Bobby. Shane Coblentz, welcome in.
Do you guys have like a season for crabs?
No, it's year round here in Oregon.
It is year round, but there are certain times that are better than most. But
yeah,
you could crab 24/7 over here, and it's a numbers game according to what
I can't, Derek, because I limit too quick.
Oh, that hurts. Okay, it's a numbers game, except for Earl. We were only dropping. My boat was small. We were only dropping, I think, 6 or 7 pots at a time. And what'd you say? You had 12 or 14 or something like that?
We had 12.
12. It's a numbers game, so you got 12 pots out.
It is.
And that's as soon as you said that, I'm like, all right. So we had a couple more pots with us since we put a couple more in, and it worked out. Yeah. But no, thank you for the intel. It worked out rather well.
I saw that you threw the soft shells back. Do you not eat soft shell crab?
No.
You can, but there's not much meat in them.
There's not much meat in them.
And we just had a crab feed tonight, and certain legs are full of meat, and then some of the legs are only half full, and that meat that's in there that's only half full isn't as good.
Yeah, I like them when they're about 3/4 full, and then when you boil them, the salt water can get up the legs and season the meat all the way up the leg, instead of the ones that are tight full. Those you can't get seasoning into them hardly.
Do I get in trouble if I tell you I put Old Bay in my boil this weekend?
No, I saw that in the video.
Old Bay was great.
No, I eat Old Bay on it sometimes too, but I usually
is Old Bay a spice?
Yeah.
It's
a premixed like a southern spice for like crawfish boils and things like that.
Okay. Does that have heat, or is it just
not much? Not much. Sandy's like, well, then why eat it?
No, it's a spice. I mean, it's seasoning.
So Earl, were you saying when you look into the to your fisheries book, it has all these laws, and then it has the Earl law, to where you can only fish like once a week to keep from depleting the resources?
Yeah, because I catch so many.
Yeah,
and that's why Steve and Ed and all those guys don't ever let me fish with them, because they don't like to be fished.
I always thought it was pretty interesting that everyone's coming to fish on your boat.
Yeah,
seems pretty interesting.
That way, well, you know why they do that though.
Yeah,
It's
Because
because that way I have to run the boat and I don't have as much fishing time, so it looks like they're doing more.
oh,
No, it's because gas is expensive and you're paying for the gas and they're not.
because they're better than you.
Earl, you said that you didn't have to hardly pull any pots because you had some good deckhands with you.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. I had a guy with me this weekend. I touched 2 pots. That's it. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
To be able to do all that, not have to break your back.
I haven't even pulled, but I pulled a couple Saturday, but I haven't pulled a ton of crab pots in a long time.
Yeah. My back went out last week and I almost didn't go to the coast, but as soon as I told this guy my back was out, he says, "You just get me the buoy and I'll pull it up." And he's a landscaper guy he's full of energy and he's got muscle. He loved it. It's the first time in the bay, so he loved it.
Yeah. I think I need to lower my crab davit though, because I can barely reach that thing. It was fine for Parker because he's 6'4". He can reach it good enough, but to lower it though, I'm gonna have to cut the brace off of it and re-weld it because the top sleeve that it slides down in, it only has about 2 inches that I could drop it.
But you're only wanting to drop it because you can't reach the pulley?
To throw the rope in.
Well, why don't you just put an extension of a couple of chain links on the pulley?
Because then it'd be worse yet, because it'd be up there swinging around. You can't get anything in it then for sure. What's up, Alan?
So one of those pots, Earl, that let's say one of those that you had like 10 or 12 crabs in, the weight of the bait, everything in it. How much does one of those pots weigh?
Pulling it through the water?
How much are you pulling up? I mean, how much weight are you pulling up?
35, you're saying? Or 53?
50?
I think it could be about 45, 50 pounds.
Yeah.
If it's
I'd
full.
say about, yeah.
And then you
How
hope you don't
often are you using it though?
But then, what's that?
you hope you don't run into seaweed.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
got seaweed in a full pot, you're taking 50 pounds up easy.
That's why I always do the incoming tide. That way you're not bringing weed in most of the time, or not much, if any. What were you saying, Sandy?
I'm just wondering how often you use it. Like
The
how
crab
often
daddy?
the crab winch, whatever you're calling it.
We use it for every pot. I've never used it until I got that new top on my boat. I've never had one.
I know you're going to use it for every pot. That makes sense. How often do you go crabbing to use the winch?
2 times in the last 2 weeks.
Is it just because you got the winch, or is that a normal schedule?
Because
I go by spells. Sometimes I go twice a month. Sometimes I don't go for 6 months.
Earl's not allowed to fish that often. That's
Right.
Because he catches all the fish.
Right.
I
Especially
have thought about a davit on my boat, but the bay is shallow.
It is?
Yeah, you got 25 feet of water, and I'm not wanting to pull a lot of rope through a davit, so I can just pull it up over. But if we're going to go out and drop it, 70 feet or something, that's another story.
I haven't pulled my big pots up with that thing yet.
I did. It's funny because I did bring a couple of my big ocean pots with me, and we dropped them. And the guy was like pulling it, goes, "Oh, we got a full pot. Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy." And no matter what, that pot weighs the same every time. It's feeling like you're pulling a washing machine off the bottom.
Do you ever see Parker pull my big ocean pot up full of crab?
No.
That was funny. It was on some of our salmon trips. We left him out while we went salmon fishing, and he pulling the rope, and all of a sudden he hits the pot, and it just stalled. And I said, "You got a few in there?" He goes, "Maybe 1 or 2."
Or it's stuck on the bottom, one or the other.
Yeah. We had like 80 or 100 in there that time. I don't know.
Yeah. We got a lot of females this time.
We didn't have a ton of females. You in 15 feet or
15
deeper?
to- 15 to 20.
Yeah. So right out from between the blue tank and that stick that's poking out of the bay over by the mud flats.
The line of sticks?
No, there's just a single one straight out from the blue tank, straight across from the blue tank. About 20 feet of water out there was the hot spot.
Okay.
And that, I mean, we had 5 pots left out after we had gotten our limit, and there was some huge crabs in there. I mean,
Nice.
we caught a lot of crabs. Hey, Tinkerbell,
Hey,
welcome
Tim.
in. I will make you a mod so that you can go check out all the other channels.
The state police and the Coast Guard were out Sunday when the people were pulling their boats out. I saw like 5 coasties out there checking
Oh, yeah.
every boat that came in.
I need to go get my sticker on my boat again since they took my side windows out.
I went and asked them to do it. They were doing it Saturday, and our
Yeah.
boat was in the water at a moorage area. And I said, "Do I need to pull it out?" And he goes, "No, I'll come down to you." So an old guy came down and gave us the spiel, made sure we're legal, and here's your sticker.
What do you got going on? Oh, there you go. That'll work too. There was some noise coming from his channel.
I heard something.
KRDP, welcome in.
I think one of those flies got loose or something.
Yeah, it's something.
Hey,
Sound
Sandy,
like you-
Sandy, what time is it there?
You kind of got to turn your mic on.
I know. I've
Hi.
got like 3 conversations going on at the same time. It's about to hit 2:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday.
2:30 tomorrow for you and I, Earl. Wow.
Yeah.
It's finally sunny. We've literally had another fortnight of just continuous rain over
Well,
the
that's
rain.
why I asked, because I look behind you and I see sun in the window, and
Yeah.
it's dark here.
Yeah, that's probably the first patch of sun in 2 weeks. It was pelting down this morning.
Really?
Absolutely pelting. Yeah. So I was just looking at the forecast. We're actually expecting another week of rain until, what have we got? We have a forecast of heavy rain and thunderstorms until Friday evening, coming into Saturday morning.
Wow. When's the next time the ocean looks good for us, Earl?
Ed's going out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But then Saturday, it's supposed to be 9 to 17 foot waves. So
Wow.
I don't think I'll be going out Saturday. I might go down and try for shad on the Umpqua
Upriver?
up by Sawyer's Rapids.
Okay.
I don't know yet, but
Would you just catch that for crab bait or what?
yeah. And then Steve and Ed wanted some of that for halibut bait too. But
That's what I was wondering about those Nutria. How do you think that'd work?
I used Nutria for crab bait once, and it did a really good part of the time, and then pulled one in that the guts were spewing everything all over the boat, and I said, nope, it's gone.
So did you put the whole Nutria in the trap or what?
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to just.
Oh, look, there's something else Earl needs to be educated on. Give it to him, Derek.
So I went trout fishing up at Dorena Lake here the day before, Thursday, and I caught some like 15-inch nice trout.
Yeah.
but I didn't want to eat them. There's mercury issues, and they had a bird that was found in the water with avian flu and all that. So I'm like, okay. So I took it and put it in the cooler and took it to the coast. So I'm putting chicken legs in all the crab pots. And then one crab pot, I'm like, I'm going to put this trout in here. And the gal that was with us, she's like, just going to shove it in there? I says, no, I'm going to cut it up. So I chopped it in like 3 pieces and put it in there. It caught some crab, but not very many crab. But I couldn't imagine just putting the whole trout in there, because don't you have to chop it up to get some kind of,
On the shad, I usually put them in. I leave them whole, but I slice them along. I mean,
you get some kind of a scent or something out of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just slice them in on both sides.
I was
about
picturing you
5
just
or 6
zip tying
times.
a nutria in the trap. I was picturing the nutria in the trap.
No, I ripped the skin open on it, or maybe even skinned the thing. I'm not even sure what I did with it, but they do that with mink. I mean, you throw the whole mink in. I mean, you can.
Well, that's because mink stink.
Yeah. Well,
They're
so do
horrible.
nutria. So do nutria.
I didn't know nutria had a smell to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mink. I only bought that once for crab bait. I'll never do it again. I
Why?
stunk for days. It just smelled so bad. Everything I had smelled.
It's good bait though.
I mean, it's like a ferret.
KRDP Fishing, where are you from? The bloodier the fish, the better bait. That's probably right. I'm
I
gonna
agree
agree
with
with that.
What'd you say, Sandy?
I was wondering if mink is like a ferret.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
But they have a smell to them that
They're
ferrets
a
are like ferrets smell like a cat piss, though. They have a smell that's bad. Mink have a different smell. I don't know how to explain it.
It's almost like a skunk, but not near as strong.
Okay. I don't know what a skunk would smell like, so we're already out of the I don't know.
Y'all don't have a skunks? Are
Not in
skunks?
Australia.
No?
No.
Oh, I'll send you one over. They're horrible. No, they.
Well, I'll just have to send it back to Earl because that's where the skunk queen stickers are going.
No, if you drive down the road and there's a skunk that got ran over 2 days ago, it'll still get in your car, the smell, and you need to drive 10 miles to get the smell out of your car. A skunk
really?
smell is horrible around here.
Well, you know what? It couldn't be in a better country then, could it?
You're gonna make him spit coffee through his nose here.
That kind of hurts, girl.
Just make sure it's lukewarm coffee and not hot coffee.
Yeah.
Tea, by the way. But skunks here, oh, they're horrible. And there'll be a vulture eating it.
What do you hang on? KRD saying he's fishing with Dr. Pepper soaked hot dogs. What do you fish for with that?
Probably catfish.
Like, I'm confused.
Huh.
I don't even know if I'd be able to get Dr. Pepper here. I don't know where I'd find it.
What?
They shouldn't sell it. They shouldn't sell it in the U.S. That stuff is nasty.
Oh, you never put it on Top Ramen?
Put it on what?
Top Ramen?
No. Why would I want to ruin something?
Well, Top Ramen's already ruined. So
Channel cats. Yeah, I know it is.
Oh,
But
catfishing. Okay.
Okay, well, we don't really get catfish over here. We do, but they're not like your catfish, so it's pointless anyway.
So, Sandy, have you followed Brody much lately?
What channel's Brody?
YBS?
Oh, yeah, Young Bloods. Yeah. He broke his foot, the poor bastard.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure he broke his foot.
Uh-oh.
He's been off for like a month.
Oh, no. I knew he was also kind of pulled off because his girlfriend left the country.
Yeah, that too. She went back home for a while. But he busted his ankle.
Oh, no.
a month or two.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's been silent for a while.
Yeah.
I am scared to death to run around on the beaches over there when you find out about these rockfish that have poison tentacles. Or what do you call that? Stonefish?
Stonefish are only in the water, not on the beach.
And he's running around tide pools. His dogs are running around in tide pools.
Yeah, we got them here too.
Come up on a fish and say, "Oh, hey, this is deadly. Don't touch it."
90% of our stuff is deadly, so no matter what he points to, it will be deadly.
But why would you let your dog just run around? Because I'm surprised this dog's still alive. He runs through the tide pools like a 2-year-old.
You hear that, Rusty? Stop running around.
Rusty, you knock it off. What is Rusty? Is it what kind of puppy?
Rusty is my Kelpie Coolie. He does the same thing. It's water and they just run through it. But we get them here on the island as well, down near the jetty. The kids jump off, so they're everywhere. You can't.
That's
if you
scary.
stop going outside for everything that could kill you in Australia, you would never leave your home, and even then, you would die in your home for all the crap that comes inside your home.
Scorpions and spiders and things.
Look, I've had a redback spider the size of my thumbnail nearly kill me.
A spider.
Yeah, a spider the size of my thumbnail nearly killed me, nearly wiped me off the earth. So, and
That's why she hasn't been on my lives lately.
No, university is because I'm not on your live.
These are the fish that we catch, Sandy.
That institution will kill me before Earl will. They look like coral trout, to tell you the truth. I don't know what you're showing me. That
They're rockfish.
Let me blow you up.
This one down here is a lingcod. This one over here is a cabezon, which it doesn't hardly look like a cabezon on there, but then the rest of these are all rockfish.
The row of fish.
What?
The row of fish underneath your fingers.
Yep.
Third one down, the dark red one.
Yep.
That looks like a mangrove jack.
That's a vermilion rockfish.
On the other side, the one at the top in the red box, the yellow, whatever that says.
This one over here.
Yeah, the top one there. If you put like neon blue dots all over it, it would look like a coral trout.
Yeah, we can't keep that one because it's supposedly going extinct.
Here. Oh, my friends. Oh, my friends. I'm not alone. Say hi, Ted. You won't see me for another month.
He said way up. I told you people missed you. I had that one up for a while. You would never read it.
I didn't see it.
I had it up there for a long time, and you didn't read it. I told you people missed
I'm still working while I talk to you. Oh.
Earl,
Like I only just noticed he's here. Come on.
How do I share this on Facebook? Do I have to go to Facebook?
I don't know. I'm about to get off of here though, so
Okay, all right. It is. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how late it was. Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna ignore KRD's comment about hating ocean fishing.
What'd
You're
they
not
say?
hanging with me when you come to Australia.
No, we don't like freshwater fishing.
I don't
All
have
right, Earl.
freshwater fishing
I'll let
here.
you go.
Derek, do you agree with what I said earlier though, that the lakes and stuff are full of drunks and the parking lots are full of thieves, more so than the ocean?
Yes. That's
Okay.
one reason why I like to fish at Dorina and Cottage Grove is because the parks at Dorina and the lake is alcohol and tobacco and smoking is not allowed.
Oh, really?
You can't even at the campground at Dorina Lake, no alcohol allowed.
Well, that's good to know.
As soon as they change that, it's been a different crowd of people down there.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
I love going down there. I was down there last week on my own fishing for 3 hours. I had a blast knowing there was no idiots out there.
Yeah, yeah. And they have good smallies in there too, don't they?
They do. I was trout only. I trolled. And
Yeah.
like I got like 3 15-inch trout, which worked really good for crab bait.
Yeah.
But it is a different crowd of people. It's a different lifestyle person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at the docks, certain people that, you know, put the extra effort to put their boat in the water and go out and go crabbing and go fishing, those are just they're better people.
Yeah. You know, it's 100% fine to not like something, so I'm personally not offended. I don't hate freshwater fishing. I just don't do much of it because of the rest of the people
I'd
that
have to
ruin it.
travel to go freshwater fishing. It
I
would be a
bet.
good 2-hour drive to our nearest freshwater.
Is there fresh water in Australia?
Yeah. There's huge lakes. Huge lakes.
Well,
But
what's
I'm on an island. Like there's no. I'm in the
What's
middle of the
the
ocean.
closest lake to you that's got fresh water? What is it?
Somerset over near my parents.
Okay.
Shut up, Earl. The tap. If I'm gonna be like on Earl's brain length, the tap out in the kitchen's got the closest body of fresh water.
And even then, is it fresh or did it come up through like a salt mine?
Who knows? I'm on a sand island. Like who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, the closest one would be the dam out near my parents' property, and that's got it's got big bass. It's got, I'm not sure if they're large or small mouth. I'd have to ask. It's got Saratoga, probably some perch in there. I'm not sure, but the Saratoga is what we hit when we go out to the lake.
I have KRDP fishing. I have just as much fun kayak fishing on the creek here in the house some days as I do out on the ocean.
Yeah. Watching
It
Earl
depends
not
on the
fall
day.
into the water is hilarious.
Yeah.
So when
If the ocean is borderline too rough to have a boat out on it, my size of boat out on it, it's not as fun to me because you're always fighting to stay on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's
Boy.
nice out there, it's just beautiful.
I tell you what, when we came back in yesterday, about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, if you had your eyes closed, you wouldn't have known you came over the bar. It
Yeah.
was just glass. It was glass. But in the morning we went out, different story.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was rough, but so your next scheduled day to go out, or do you have a scheduled day yet or not?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Same
Just
with me.
whenever it gets nice.
That's same with me. I kind of look at tides and winds and when we can split, but I think the crabbing in the bay just seems like it's been horrible lately, though.
What are you talking about?
Yes, we caught a lot of crab. We did. We're very fortunate, but I'm spoiled. The first time I went out in our boat a couple of years ago with my wife, we limited out the first pull, and the crabs were bigger.
Yeah.
Not just, there's one time we went crabbing and we didn't use a measure once.
Yeah.
And they were big. This time to have to get the measure on, half of the crab we use, it felt sad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will let you go. You're doing great here. What'd you get for hours?
Oh, I'm up over 3 hours, 3:14. But I don't care about hours anymore. I'm up over my 4,000, so I'm good.
Cool. Sandy,
These
what are you going to do? Sorry.
I
Earl,
said
go.
these live streams don't make any money anyway. So
That's why you play all the ads for us to watch before we get here.
Sandy, when are you gonna go fishing again?
I don't know, dude. Someone can come and do my uni, and then I'll go and do some fishing. That'd be
Uni?
awesome.
What's a uni?
University.
Oh, study?
Yeah. I'm in finals month. So I'm
Check
done.
this out. The guy that goes nutria hunting with me
Holy
took
cow.
her out turkey hunting tonight and got her turkey.
Oh,
Nice.
that's like 3/4 her size.
Yeah, she's probably 10 or 11 years old, 12 maybe.
But I got a new lure in the mail from Modog, so I want to go try that one out. But yeah, I don't know. It'll happen when it happens. We got a lot of winter fish coming in, so that's exciting. We lost him.
Oh, yeah, he just took off. But
Look at this. Look at that sucker.
is that like a crawfish?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Mr. Modog gave me that one. So that
That's a
arrived.
good one there. You better not use that one the first time you go out.
Yeah, hook a
Al
tree.
said she just turned 12, her first year of hunting.
That's cool. But I gotta go use it
Yeah.
before I kill myself with university. I don't know why I thought it was a great
How long
idea.
did you say you got yet?
Hey,
Yeah, at the university.
what was the question?
How long do you have yet there?
I graduate (22nd of June), graduation day.
This year.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be the
4
21st.
years.
The 21st here. That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's not far away, but it's a lot to do. 4 years. 4 years.
That's 3 days after salmon season starts here.
Oh, well, you'll have to go and get me one then. Hey.
I guess so. I guess so. I have not totally ignored you, Danimal.
Come up and pay him out with me.
What did I ignore you on?
See, me and Dan are birthday buddies because if I'm on the 22nd, that makes him the 23rd, and I'm on the 26th. Winter babies. We're the
Of
best.
June?
June, yeah, winter babies.
Well, it's not winter here. That's right in the middle of summer.
I think it's like around the equinox.
I was a winter baby too. I was born January 1st.
Your math sucks. Why does my math suck? I said I graduate on the 22nd. All right, it does suck. Shut up. Day after. So you're the 20th. Or the 21st. Jesus. So does that make you the 20th or the 21st? Are we going on my date or your date?
You're going on a date?
Shut up. Oh, God. He's spoken for. He doesn't want me. He didn't even send me a bedtime story. I don't trust him to take me out on a date. Obviously not mathematics, Daniels.
Did you hear Parker's math on the crabbing trip? He's like, so we need 2 more. We have 39, so we need 2 more. I said, no, we need 9 more.
Nine more.
What? I thought we were going for 42. So 42 or 39 plus 2 is not 42. Just for your information there, Parker. But we get a kick out of Parker.
So technically, I'm graduating on Dan's birthday. Fire out together content. No, Parker's
Yeah,
struggling.
he definitely couldn't multiply 12 times 4. That's way above his pay grade. I guess if Danimal's not coming up, we should end this.
Yeah, I got work to do.
If you're talking about the 22nd, which is the day after my birthday, that's day would be
The 21st.
-1 equals the 21st.
Give me a minute, seriously.
12 times 4 is 83. That's right. There you go. All right. I think I'm going to end it. Thanks a bunch for coming up, Sandy. I appreciate it.
No worries. Don't expect to see this mug for another month.
All right.
Going up to me.
Come back all happy and healthy. And
Stop.
I mean, this has been a good live. I think it's partly because you're in here.
I doubt that very much. It's not like I was here for the first 2 hours. Seriously.
The premiere went really good too. So I don't know if more people were just off work or what, but yeah, I thought it went pretty good. So
You're not dressed. That's scary.
what?
Dan's not dressed.
Yeah.
That's why he's not coming up.
We better go before he tries coming up. I wouldn't let him up. That's all.
For 1 month. See, KRD gets me. You know, you should get on board.
I get it. I get it too. I mean, but yep.
He's the only one that's been like, I give an instruction, he understood, and hasn't given me shit for it.
Well, I mean, that's because we know you. He doesn't.
What is that supposed to mean? When he starts paying me out too, and does it mean he's jumped ship?
Yeah, I don't know.
Good night, Grava.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. It's been fun. It's time for me to go get some shut-eye. Thanks for coming in, Sandy. What?
Yeah. He gets me. I like that man. I'm busy, leave me the fuck alone. Oh, stop it, Elle, for God's sakes.
All right. I'm out.
Bye.
I'm gonna kick you off. Not really. All right. Later, everyone. Have a good evening. Appreciate you being here.